Hello everybody and a very warm welcome to Filbert Flies and to this episode 15 of Bimbles Around Britain, my VFR tour of the UK. As usual, this is a group flight. If you want to join us, all the details you need are in the video description. You join our Discord server and you're welcome to fly along. If you don't want to speak to us but you want to fly along, just join the Southeast Asia server and catch us up. So as always, we've got a pretty good turnout today. I've got about, gosh, I can't even count how many people are in the voice chat here. But it's lovely to have you all with me. We've got a special appearance from Lemon Juice here, who is the creator of the Fenland airfield scenery, which is where we're going to be taking our break today. And yeah, so our routing is going to take us south towards London, initially southeast, flying over the Lincolnshire Wolds, area of outstanding natural beauty. Then we're going to turn inland and have a look at Lincoln Cathedral, which is one of the landmarks that Asobo created for the UK World Update. Then we're going to head back coastwards towards Boston and land at Fenland Airport for our break. Then we're going to have a look at a few Fenland towns: March, Waterbeach, Downham Market, Kings Lynn, Sandringham, Hunstanton, etc. But in the middle of those, we're going to do a little tour of Cambridge and have a look at some sites around there, because that's one of the new photogrammetry cities. Welcome to everyone in YouTube chat who I haven't said hello to yet. Teo, welcome. Marcello, hello to you. Jeff Boy, lovely to see you here. Thank you for joining. Pilot 2.0. Who else is here? Anybody else? Probably. I've probably missed a few people that I usually do. But anyway, all of you, whether I've named you or not, Demetrius, hello. Whatever, whoever I've missed, welcome to you as well. And if you lot are ready, I think we'll depart.
Yeah.
Cool. So we're going to take off from runway 8, which is the smaller runway. So if you follow me, there's a chance I know where I'm going.
I'm taxiing over grass strip right now. I guess it's right.
There's like a special grass taxiway, apparently.
Okay, that's it then.
Which is over to the right here.
I'm going to go last because this thing's so fast. I always get ahead of everyone.
Okay. Hello, the weather is real life. Welcome to you. Simon, yes, you. I forgot about you. Nice to have you here. Now, is this the grass taxiway? That's all grass, isn't it? Grass is grass. I guess the taxiway is this slightly lighter area, actually.
Yeah, it is. To the left.
You're joining Club Filbert, Rodrigo. Excellent. Thank you very much. Hello, Clement. Welcome. Good to see you too. So this is the runway, and yeah, if we backtrack. In fact, I'll just turn left here if the rest of you want to line up a little behind me or something like that. When we're all here, we'll get going. Marcus is flying a helicopter today, hence why he's already airborne. I failed to capture his miraculous vertical takeoff in the generic Piper AI thing, but we'll have a look at his landing.
I do my best.
I think you're pretty much all here, so let's get underway. Just turn my strobes on. And landing lights. And pitot heat. Turbulence as at 37 kilometers at 143 degrees. Where's that, Teo? Not here, I don't think. Caffel, hello, welcome. Oh, the group chat, Rodrigo, is just for people who are flying. And we're off. That Piper's nipping, isn't it, Macy? Oh, it's yes. You're flying an SR-22 today. So initially, we are going to turn to heading 143 degrees. Interestingly, I'm not showing up on my little nav map, which is not ideal. Not ideal at all. Let me just try and restart little nav map a minute. Oh, that's done it. Excellent. MSFS taking about 90 years to load. Ah, Jeff boy. You'll be able to catch us up. You can always slew to our position. Look at that. Awesome turnout.
But what course heading did you say?
I said about... Hang on. I've lost my map. 143 degrees. Or just follow me.
That's a problem, I've lost you.
Oh. Let's see if I can see you. Oh, little Jeff boy has made it. Excellent. I can see your plane. I think you're still on the ground, but we'll definitely catch us up. I can slow down a little bit. You're over... Yeah, you're a little bit too far west.
I'm trying to follow the actual course that you've given us.
You're a bit west of course at the minute. So, you should be able to see... So Steve's leading the pack at the moment. He's
Yeah, and I'm trying to go as slow as possible.
And yeah, you should. I mean, you should be able. You should, Macy. You should be able to see the group of planes to your right. You should be able to join us again. So yeah, we'll level off at about 1,500 feet, I think. Well, you can fly whatever altitude you like. I'm going to level off at about 1,500 feet, and I'm going to slow down to about 90 knots to give people a chance to catch up. Because I know that Jeff Boy is getting airborne. Kami is still loading MSFS, I think. Rob.com is trying to join as well. So yeah, there's a few people who are a little bit behind. Oh, we're lucky with the weather. It's pretty grim in London, but quite nice out here. Hello, Musty Putin, welcome. Dabney Offermind, does anyone get occasional freezes after long flights, an hour or even less? I get occasional freezes, but they seem to be fairly random for me. They're not just after long flights. Anyway, we're now flying over the Lincolnshire... Oh, hello. Let me go and read one. Rodrigo, welcome. Welcome to Club Filbert Bronze. Thank you very much for joining up. I won't witter on about Club Filbert, but it's really awesome. And if you want to know more about it, those of you watching on YouTube, you can click the join button under the video. Yeah, Lincolnshire Wolds. Lincolnshire Wolds. I can tell you a little bit about it if you'd like.
Yes, please, Filbert.
Thank you.
Teacher's pet.
It's always worth waiting a little while. So the Lincolnshire Wolds is a large range of low hills spanning from the Humber estuary, which is where we've just left, to the edge of the Lincolnshire fens. Formed largely from a series of pure marine limestones, they are ringed by several small market towns whose names suggest a strong Viking influence in the area's history. There are also a number of medieval lost villages, settlements abandoned due to changes in land use, soil exhaustion and disease, and the Lincolnshire Wolds were designated an area of outstanding natural beauty in 1973. And very pretty they are too. Not the most spectacular place we've flown over on this trip, but you know, quite pretty nonetheless. There's a wold down there if anyone's looking for a wold. Surrender, hello, nice to have you here. What else? Am I in a Cessna 172? This is a Cessna 172, 152 rather, John. Wing view, please. There you go. There's Ribonius overtaking on the left.
Oh, sorry, you overtake on the right in Britain, right?
It's fine. It's fine.
I forgot.
I can't get this thing to go any slower than 120.
Get some flaps out. Or just kill one of your two engines. You don't need both of them. Do a Jason.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, he says hi to everybody.
Oh, nice. Hello, Jason.
He's working today.
Oh, right.
Oh, Jason's always working.
He is. Jet 2 is not dead, Demetrius. Excellent news. I'm glad it's loading in Caming. So yeah, really, this particular waypoint, this first waypoint, was just to give us the opportunity to see a bit of the local landscape in the Lincolnshire Wolds. But I think we've got a taste for them now, so we can, if you like, and only if you like, make a turn to the right and intercept the next course, which is 244, which will take us to Lincoln Cathedral.
2-4.
I mean, it's 244, but not from where you are.
Oh, dear.
You're going to fly a small ultralight. Nice, nice, nice. KC85, UB80, you're only fast breathing. Okay, okay. That's don't overdo it, but feel free.
I'm going to turn around and rejoin you on.
This is your usual MO, Steve, isn't it? Really, it's just what you do. Shoot off, turn back.
But I just put the nav on and it takes me away.
When will I do a stream with Club Filbert? So the only members only streams I do are for Club Filbert Silver members, and our next one of those is on the 18th of April, which is next week, isn't it? I think it's a week tomorrow. That doesn't sound good. Whose alarm was that?
That's me trying to slow down. It's telling me to put the gear down.
Right.
I've got a flap amp, so it's slowing it a bit.
Okay, good, good.
Not much.
So is everyone caught up? Jeff Boy, I can see you are in the group now. You're with us, I think. I mean, I can see your name and it's in the air. So think that's good. Just waiting for Kami. They're preparing their pilots for the summer. You've seen many Jet 2 aircraft doing circles around East Midlands, Newcastle and Manchester. Awesome. Good news. Right, let's get a little bit more speed on. I'll aim for 100 knots. What's a JATO, Rob.com? Does anyone know what a JATO is?
Isn't that normally the rocket strap to military cargo aircraft to give it a shorter takeoff, like those big rockets to put on them?
Oh, okay. Could well be right. Sounds plausible. That would make sense. Hello, Ilika. How long will our flight be today? About 2.5 hours, including the break, something like that. I'm not great at predicting these. Last time I said 2.5 hours, it was over 3. The time before I said 2.5 hours, it was about 2, I think. So somewhere between 2 and 3 hours. Let's go with that. And I understand that Fenland airfield is notoriously hard to spot, so I'm quite glad Lemon Juice is with us to help with that. Mind you, it can't be any worse than that place we landed last time, which was essentially just a field.
I landed on a chalk strip of something. I don't even know what I landed on.
As long as you landed.
Yeah, exactly. As long as you landed and could walk away from it.
It's getting cloudy at about 3,000 feet.
Sorry?
It's getting cloudy at about 3,000 feet from you right now.
Yeah, I think the ceiling's similar for me. But we're going to want to descend soonish to have a good look at Lincoln Cathedral anyway, so I think we can stay below it.
The only thing I know about Lincoln is that Bernie Taupin come.
Oh, right. Who's Bernie
Elton
Taupin?
John. He wrote all the lyrics for Elton John's songs.
Oh, interesting.
He was a farm boy from Lincoln. Struck
nice.
lucky there.
Yeah, not half. So I don't have notes on Lincoln itself because there's so much to say about the cathedral that there just wouldn't be time to squeeze it all in. Plus it's all going to be generic buildings. So the cathedral is what we're going to see. And I'm going to start telling you about it now so that you can really just appreciate it when we get there. And recall everything I said en route. So Lincoln Cathedral is also known as the Cathedral Church of the Blessed Virgin Mary of Lincoln. It's the seat of the Bishop of Lincoln, and it's built in early Gothic style. It's the 4th largest cathedral in the UK in terms of floor area, and it was constructed, well, the construction began in 1072. Many historians claim it was the tallest building in the world for 238 years, between 1311 and 1548. Some dispute this, but if those historians are right, then it was the first building to hold that title after the Great Pyramid of Giza, which is pretty interesting, I think. The central spire collapsed in 1548 and was not rebuilt. If it had been, it would have remained the world's tallest structure and until the completion of the Eiffel Tower in 1889. And it used to hold... Sorry?
Go on.
No, go on. I like questions.
Even bigger than Notre Dame.
Yeah? Yeah. Certainly with its tower. It used to hold one of the 4 remaining copies of the Magna Carta, but this was removed from it and moved to a museum where it's a bit safer. It's highly regarded by architectural scholars. The Victorian writer John Ruskin declared, "I have always held that the Cathedral of Lincoln is out and out the most precious piece of architecture in the British Isles, and, roughly speaking, worth any 2 other cathedrals we have." So, if you're not hyped after all that, then there's no hope for you.
Just hope I can find it.
It's at the top of a big hill. There's a clue.
Yeah, I think I can see it now, actually. It's just coming into view.
The road up to it is actually called Steep Hill,
Oh, really?
and it is really steep, and it's got kind of old shops, old buildings, a bit like York, you know.
Nice. I've never been to Lincoln. Do you speak from experience, Mark, or did you just do a bit of research?
Yeah. Well, I grew up in Nottinghamshire, so
Oh, okay.
Lincoln is, and in fact I lived in Boston for a while as well. So my brother was born in Boston,
Oh, awesome.
but so I've been to Lincoln lots of times.
Yeah. Great. Kami, you've caught up with us. GC Bounds, hello to you in the East USA. Welcome to the stream. Jeff Boy, you've caught up. Great news. Neil, hello, nice to have you here. No, what's the no about, Demetrius? Are you dismayed about Lincoln Cathedral? Well, I'm very excited. It's just emerging from the mist now for me. Oh, someone came to your home and you thought it was the delivery guy for the models. Oh no, who was it? Evidently someone not quite as good. Isn't it like a castle-looking cathedral? It is a bit castly, yeah, in that it's Gothic. I mean, I've seen pictures of it, and I get where you're coming from.
Oh, I can see it now, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Nice on target once.
You missed the Angel of the North, so I'm glad you've made the first one.
I don't know, I was trying to find it and I was all over the place because I was trying to talk and fly at the same time.
Yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy.
There is actually a Lincoln Castle just not far from the cathedral.
Oh, okay.
But don't think it's modelled though.
No, I think this is the only landmark in Lincoln.
Well, there's some walls ahead.
Alright. I sort of wish, I mean, I think what they've done is great with the modelling, and we've had something to look at on pretty much every leg since the UK World Update came out. But it's almost a bit of a shame that they didn't do, sort of clusters of landmarks around city centres rather than just these odd ones dotted here and there. Oh, someone's got a swimming pool down there.
Yeah,
This
so
far north?
just past the cathedral, there are castle walls surrounding some really nice looking office blocks.
yes, I see them. So there it is in all its glory, Lincoln Cathedral. Hop outside to give you a good look.
For some reason, it doesn't show up anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's really weird.
Do you have the UK World Update installed, do you?
Yeah, obviously I have. Otherwise I couldn't play with you, I guess. But I installed it definitely.
That didn't go very well, ZLXD. He was doing a bit of a loop and it ended up on the side of a building in front of the cathedral, unfortunately. It's one of your parents' friends. Ah, right. That is very boring compared with your model delivery. Lemon Juice, you've been here on a geography trip. Ah, okay, cool. Whereabouts do you live then? I guess somewhere around Fenland airfield. I guess it's your local, is it? Speculating. Kami, are you Zell? I think you are, aren't you? I never remember people's screen names.
Yo, hello guys.
Hello, who's this?
Hello. I've only just joined. I had a few things to do this morning, but like I say, I'm a big fan of the channel. I watch a lot of your live streams, especially the like A320 stuff. And I live in Norwich, so I thought, well, I should fly in there. It'll be a criminal offence not to join you.
It would. I'm very glad you made it.
Yeah.
So
no worries.
Are you're flying with us in the sim? Are you just spawning in or something?
I am, yes. I'm just spawning in. I've sort of joined Airborne as I'm a bit late, but it's just about trying to find you guys now.
Great. Well, we're just circling Lincoln Cathedral at the moment, which is the second waypoint on the flight plan.
Awesome. I will be there very soon.
Excellent. Hello, Astro Twee. Welcome to the stream. So, I mean, if people have seen enough of the cathedral, and you know, how much is enough, I don't know, to be honest with you. I like it, but I think I'll come back another day and explore it further. Possibly even go there in real life. That might be nice. Remember that, when you could go places in real life? It was exciting. But for now, I think we should press on. So it'll be a heading of 130, which will take us to Boston.
Boston, I've been there many times.
What was the heading?
130 from overhead the cathedral.
Alright, I've got you guys now.
Good.
If you're
LJ
interested,
Blocks?
my cathedral is visual in the screenshots channel. It's just two
Okay.
buildings.
Whereabouts are you from,
That's
Ribbon?
boring.
Sorry?
Whereabouts are you from?
Hamburg, Germany.
Hamburg, nice.
Hi, Philbert.
Hello, Mark. How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
I'm quite excited to join this channel because I do fly around this area in real life with my parents.
Oh, brilliant.
Now, in King's Lynn, there's a castle called Castle Rising, which is a medieval castle.
Oh,
You have
right.
that in the update. I usually fly from Wingland Airfield.
Okay.
It's quite close to Fenland where we're going to stop. And I quite often fly over that, so if you've heard of it, if you know if it's included, then it's quite interesting.
Nice. It's not one of the things they've modelled in the World Update, but we'll have, if you want to take us there, because we are going to King's Lynn, we'll see what it looks like. I've been pleasantly surprised by some castles and bitterly disappointed by others. So
Yeah, I just wonder if it's going to be an office block or something.
might be. We'll see.
Yeah, I also felt very left out with Norwich with the World Update, like no Norwich Castle, no Norris Cathedral. Like I don't think that there's even anything in Norfolk, so
No.
it's really sad in my book.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah, this castle's between King's Lynn and Sandringham.
Okay.
So you may actually pass it on the way anyway.
Yeah. We'll have a look.
Is that one that's got quite a lot of kind of earthworks, like a moat and things around it? Castle,
Yeah,
I think?
yeah, it's got quite a pronounced moat. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very beautiful.
You really do seem to know everywhere, Mark. You're very knowledgeable.
I'm just interested in the country.
Well, Mark, you bought a load of encyclopedias you've got to read.
Lemon juice. You live about an hour away from Lincoln and 5 minutes away from UGCL. Nice. Okay, Clement. No worries. See you again. What time is it in London at the moment? You're asking the wrong person. I said good morning at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It's 2:30. It's 2:29.
Yeah, you're still 2 hours behind me, so it doesn't change with British summertime.
No, I guess your clocks go forward at the same time, right?
I think so, yeah. All European time goes forward.
Yeah.
It's been snowing here. We had the spring and then snow again, and now it's back in spring.
Oh, I know, ridiculous.
Really? In Bulgaria? Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
We had the
Walked out,
same.
Daniel fell over.
Oh, it's is it settled?
So?
It's properly settled, is it?
No, it's all gone away now. It didn't
Oh.
last long, but it came down pretty hard, and then, yeah.
We had a couple of days like that in London last week, over Easter. I can't remember exactly which days, but I know on one of them I went for a walk with a couple of friends in Epping Forest. And I left the house and it was snowing, and I thought, it can't be snowing, it's not cold enough, it must be like cherry blossom coming off the trees. But no, it was snow. And then we did a 12-mile walk, and by the end of it, I was all wrapped up, and I was slightly sunburnt and really hot. And we were able to sit and have a beer in my friend's garden, just in a t-shirt. It's crazy weather.
It's a bit extreme.
Yeah. Good, I'm glad I'm not the only one, LJ Boss. You had no snow, Rodrigo? Really? So you're in West London, aren't you? London is +1. Yes, that's right. So London is +1 during British summertime, which started a couple of weeks ago, and +0 during the winter, autumn, winter, and early spring. Never snows in Adelaide. Stop it. Just have 40-degree days. Imagine that.
Oh, how nice.
Yeah.
Too
And-
hot.
You're right, actually. 40 degrees is a bit hot. I think my perfect temperature is about 25, 26, something like that.
28
Well,
from me.
Gets to 35 here sometimes.
Does it? Yeah. I'm having a bit of trouble trimming as well after all my advice to you. Number pad keys. Oh, it would help if the window was active, wouldn't it, probably?
Anybody getting de-icing or needing de-icing? I'm icing up on my windscreen.
No, but then I haven't gone into the clouds.
Oh, I am, but I'm about 3,500 feet, so that might be the reason.
Yeah. I'm hoping we can stay below the clouds for all of the trip. If not, realistically, I'm probably just going to change to few clouds. Good morning, Ed. Welcome. How are you?
I mean, I will just say that it is slightly spitting in Norwich, so I'm not sure if it'll stay, but I'm not sure how accurate the live weather is, but it's something to keep in mind.
Oh, okay. Yeah, thank you. We'll see how we go. The live weather sometimes is fantastic, and other times it's just way off.
I'd like to know where the information comes from.
Yes,
They
me
use-
too. So it's Meteo Blue modelling, but I don't really know what that means. I don't exactly know how it works. But they also allegedly take into account local meta reports, so how they put it all together, I'm not sure, but it doesn't work properly.
It's just a big gamble.
Yeah.
The only answer that you need for that is magic.
Yes. Amateur magic.
Yes.
Still, it's 100 times better than FSX, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
When I had to buy the. What was that application you bought to get good clouds? I can't remember.
Rex.
Rex or Active Sky.
Active Sky, I bought that for FSX.
Mm.
Spent a fortune on just getting some weather.
I know. I bought that and Rex Weather Force because Rex Weather Force had prettier clouds. Active Sky had more accurate weather. It was crazy what we used to spend money on. Any chance of flying over Lowestoft? I think next time, yes. I think I was considering including Lowestoft in this leg, but decided it was a bit too long and a bit too out of the way. Yeah, next time. So the final leg will be in 3 weeks' time, and yeah, we'll take off from Norwich. We'll fly over Great Yarmouth and Lowestoft. Basically, follow the Suffolk coast round all the way to Southend. I figured we'd take our break in Southend Airport, and then do some sort of flying, some sort of victory lap around London, probably just central London where the photogrammetry is, a bit of sightseeing, and then have a quick look at my hood in Walthamstow, not my exact house, but the general area, and then land at Stapleford. That's the plan for the next one. Maria, hello, welcome, how are you? So we're approaching Boston now. I'm going to tell you what I know about Boston, but Mark, as a well, expert in pretty much everywhere in the UK, do chip in with anything else. So what I know is that it's a port and market town with a population of about 35,000, and its most notable landmark is St Botolph's Church, which is colloquially known as the Stump. It's the largest parish church in England, and it's visible for miles around from the flatlands of Lincolnshire, and on a clear day, even from as far away as Norfolk. And it was constructed between 1309 and 1390. And that is all I've got on Boston.
We've also got RAF Consby on our left.
Oh yes, we do. Yes, good spot. Good spot.
So what you forgot to mention
Yes.
was that the Pilgrim Fathers set sail from Boston.
Oh, of course, Boston Tea Party.
Yep. And went to Plymouth, where they then set sail for the US, where they founded Boston, Massachusetts.
That is
Yeah, I was wondering where the name
That's very interesting.
that is much more interesting than the church stuff. I'll give you that.
You have to up your game, Phil, but
I will. I've only got one more to go, though. I think it's likely to deteriorate rather than improve for that last one, but we'll see. We'll see.
It's alright, the further southeast you go, the less I know. That's the only
the
corner.
more I know.
Oh, there you go. It's the only corner of the country I've not really spent a lot of time in. It's the kind of southeast.
Whereabouts do you live, Night Owl?
So I live exactly Norwich. So like I live
Oh,
literally
yes.
5 minutes away from runway 09.
Oh, right. Handy.
Yeah. So actually, what I have is I have a base scanner, and I listen to ATC. So what I can do is I can tell you the exact like weather from the ASIS from my scanner.
Oh, brilliant.
That's cool.
That is cool. That is
Yeah, and then we can sort of compare
cool. Yeah.
how the in-game weather is.
Yeah. Try not to get hit by a plane on final to LHR or LCY in the process. Yeah, we won't have any of them about LJ Glogs, don't worry. Well, we might, but there'll be other players, and that's not my problem. Yeah, feel free, Daniel. Yeah, join my Discord server. There's a, well, Nightbot keeps banging on about it. There's also a link in the video description, so all the details will be posted on there once they're finalised. Hence Boston Pilgrim Hospital, right?
Indeed, yeah.
Jeff Boy's got Boston Aerodrome to his 12 o'clock. Or he did a little while back, perhaps. Where's Boston Aerodrome? I can't see it. Is there a Boston? Sorry? Something just happened, I don't know what.
So I lived in Boston in the 70s, and I mean, as you know, there's lots of RAF bases in Lincolnshire because it's so flat.
Yes.
So we were always getting buzzed by kind of phantoms,
Oh,
lightning,
mate.
things like that.
Oh,
Amazing.
exciting.
I suppose it's sort of like in Norfolk. I mean, you know, we had Coltishall, you know, and then we've got like Lakenheath and Mildenhall just on the border with Suffolk. I mean, the southeast is, especially in World War II, was littered with aerodromes. I mean, absolutely littered with them.
I was really surprised to find that Fenland was not an old RAF base, actually. It was actually constructed in the 70s. Around this part of the world, you just assume that pretty much everywhere was originally some sort of RAF base.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Surrender. Boston is the murder capital of the UK, is it? Is it really?
I don't believe that. It's got to be Manchester or somewhere.
Yeah, I think Boss Side will give it a run for its money.
Yeah, seems unlikely, Daryl. Seems unlikely. But maybe you know something we don't. You're getting Microsoft Flight Simulator. Excellent news. Excellent, Surrender. I think it will change your life. That's maybe a bit extreme. That's a bit extreme. but
Quite
it's
for
good.
sure, and change your portemonnaie.
Change your what, sorry?
Your money.
Oh,
Your
yes,
portemonnaie,
yes.
yeah.
Yeah, especially with all these add-ons.
But I think it takes less of your money than any earlier flight sim. There's so much good freeware. You don't need, as we were saying earlier, weather add-ons, land class add-ons, ortho add-ons, or any of that stuff. And all the rest is looking slightly cheaper, well, quite a bit cheaper in some cases than it used to be.
I assume I'm flying over Boston.
Yes, I presume you are as well. Yeah, you are. You are.
It's the River Witham that was flying through the centre.
Oh, right. Sorry, Joel. I don't do promotion of other people's stuff on here. My apologies. X-Plane 11 or MSFS 2020, Simon. For me, MSFS 2020 without a shadow of a doubt. Others would disagree with me though. I think if you want, Ben said this on his stream the other day, and I think this is fairly accurate. If you want high quality, study level or close to study level airliners that just work without any problems right now, then X-Plane's the one to go for. If you want to feel like you're flying in the real world and put up with the odd bug and the odd deficiency and start investing in the future of flight simming, then I would say MSFS. And certainly if you want to do this sort of thing, VFR stuff, there's no contest. Yeah. Shout out to Big Bren, who was supposed to be joining us today, but there was talk of various excuses. I don't know which one he's gone for in the end.
Which one about Fred Zilla?
Here we are, yeah.
Drinking tea, he's meant to be Manchester.
So yes, this is Boston.
It's a shame they've not modelled the church.
Yeah, is there anything even church-like, or is it just an office block?
No, can't see it. It should be on the side of the river.
And I'm supposed to be Sky God Watch. Yeah, it's true, William, it's true. But I can only do so much. Este juego me gusta también, JCEC. Where's Logan Airport? So there must, yeah, so there's the station. That's quite interesting. I presume that's the station. Nice looking river. A few boats moored up. See, this for me is what sums MSFS up. Yeah, it's disappointing that we don't have any custom model buildings, particularly the church. But it still feels like you're flying over a real town, doesn't it? And no other sim has done that ever.
Yeah, I mean, a flight sim though is meant to be viewed from above.
Yeah.
But it's a flight sim, you know, it's not like a driving simulator or like a, you know. And what they've done is just absolutely phenomenal. I think, like the whole world. I mean, it's just unbeatable.
Yes. Yeah. Agreed. When you started with a flight sim is supposed to be, I really thought we were going to have a lively discussion about X-Plane being better. But yeah, it is. Yeah. Oh, he sent me a message. What does he say? Won't be able to do the Bimbles today. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Good excuse.
Imagine doing the Bimbles on Vatsim with all of us.
Yeah. Do you know?
Yes, please.
That'd be quite funny.
Marcus would definitely get banned from VATSIM if we did that.
Okay, might be.
Just pretend we're all on the same plane and just one is making the ATC calls.
Yeah.
You know, just like, you know, Golf Tango Oscar flight of 46.
Do you know, I've
Easily.
I've never done a flight on VATSIM VFR. Never done it. Wouldn't really know where to start.
Same.
I'm sure it is. I should do it.
It was Oliver's first flight VFR on VATSIM. Ask him how his feeling was.
Oh, really? I thought his first flight was an airliner. No. I will. I'll ask him how it went.
Now, when we tried, we started from Stuttgart, yes. And I said, hey, follow me, and so on. But he totally lost because he hadn't seen any call signs and so on, and that's why he didn't recognize me. He's not watching on the beacon and so on, and so he couldn't find me at all.
Right, okay. Jammy WGF official, hello, welcome to the stream. One night you're in a van that drifted around the main roundabout in Boston. Really? It's that sort of a place, is it, Lemon Juice? Rob.com just flew past a church. It's your birthday! Jammy! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. And Joel, hello to you. So, we are now approaching Fenland Airport. So, we are taking a break slightly before the halfway point because they just don't put airports in the right place. And we're going to land on, what did I say? Runway 8. So there are two runways, 1836 and 826. 826 is an unlicensed runway, but the wind apparently, I'm not 100% convinced by this, but apparently it's 070 at 10 knots at Fenland, so 08 it is. When is the celebratory stream? Yes, it's tomorrow, Demetrius. Yep. So tomorrow I'm doing my first ever transatlantic flight on VATSIM. We're flying from New York to Dublin in the A320 Neo, and I'm very excited about it. So that will be starting at 11 o'clock UK time, and which is 1000 Zulu. And if people want to fly with me, you're all more than welcome. I'm going to post some details about it after this flight, including a very useful video which tells you what to expect with oceanic procedures. And then I'm going to watch that video again.
I can actually see the airfield from here.
Oh, good.
Does it have runway lights?
No, it's grass. Both runways are grass.
Why do I see runway lights? What is there?
I don't know.
It's the right direction though. I'll see.
Gutsy Lemon Juice says it's a one-way landing runway at all times. And in which way is that, Lemon Juice? Is it 8? Does my Discord server consist of a self-promotion channel? No, I don't have one of those, Joel, I'm afraid. Demetrius, no worries. See you tomorrow. Dr. Roblox, welcome. Don't worry about being late. How's the oceanic learning been? It's been good. The stuff you posted was really very useful, William, and I watched Aviation Pro's hour-and-a-half video on it. I made some notes, and I did something. Oh yes, I watched a real-world documentary about Shanwick Oceanic, which was quite interesting. In fact, I found it very interesting, but others may not. It's probably the nerdiest YouTube video I've watched in a very long time.
Oh, you can't beat nerdy YouTube videos.
No, it's true. It's true. I forget the company I'm in sometimes. You lot would all love it. Is that the wash? Yes, it is the wash, yes. We'll be seeing the wash from the other side later on. We are indeed over England. Tomorrow you get Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. Excellent, excellent, Jamie. There's a lot of people about to start their MSFS life. It's good to hear.
So
do you know where you're parking at Norwich, by the way?
I did look it up. I've got a chart.
If you want.
Yeah, tell us. Tell us when we're nearly
So
there.
Yeah.
Or tell us now if you want. I just might forget
Well,
to ask you again.
No, I mean I can remind you, but it's the Saxon Apron. So
Okay.
Saxon Air have a hangar there, their headquarters,
Okay,
and that's
cool.
where all the GA park.
Right.
But I can't lie to you, I don't think there'll be enough room for all of us.
No, there often isn't, but we'll just go inside each other if need be. Should Rodrigo get the Steam edition or the Microsoft Store edition of FS 2020? I don't really know. I've got the Microsoft Store edition. I haven't regretted it, but I'm sure there are benefits each way.
Yeah. I've got the Game Pass version, but I made a mistake and I bought the Premium Deluxe version within the game. But then
okay.
but I've got to keep my Game Pass subscription active. Because if not, then even though I paid like 70 quid for the Premium Deluxe, I'm not allowed to play it.
Oh, that sucks.
So yeah, don't do that mistake, whatever you do.
I'm sure there was a way. I'm sure I read that there was a way of sort of upgrading your content so you can get the base edition at a discount or something. Isn't there? I thought there was.
Maybe.
So that you're not forever tied to Game Pass. Can't remember
Yeah,
where I
it's a
read
bit
it,
annoying.
but I think there is a way.
And they've upped their price.
Have they?
Yeah.
What, for Game Pass or for the Sim?
No, for Game Pass. Yeah.
Yeah, there must be a way
My
of getting
mistake.
out of that. Must be.
I'm sure there is.
Oh, everyone's just landing straight in. No one listens to me.
I'm going round on runway 8.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I'm on your 6, Gilbert.
Good. That's good. I'm
Shit ton of crosswind here. I'm really getting blown off.
Yeah. Well, there we are. You learnt your lesson very quickly.
I do even have Pappy lights around here. I don't know. But it's a grass strip.
I can't see this runway 8, which isn't ideal.
Phil, but I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, it's not there for me, so I landed straight in.
It's not there.
I don't see it, at least.
No.
I don't know, but something seems right with my UK update.
Lemon juice. Does this runway no longer exist? Did you get the freeware, the airport add-on?
I'm heading straight for it. I can't see it.
I think I see it. It's at the sort of south end of the airfield. I think there's a strip of grass.
Oh yeah, I noticed.
Is that it? I don't know. I think so.
My goodness, when you get this low, you really can see how flat Lincolnshire is.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, we landed at EGCL, Filbert.
Yes.
There's a white strip of something.
Yeah, I can see the runway markings now. This is spot on. There's a bush, big clump of trees on short final, just to warn you.
I was there.
Yeah.
Right.
Just watch the trees. Watch the trees.
Yeah. Watch my speed as well.
Yeah, I was quite fast and high, but I'm all right now. The fact that I have to say that repeatedly to myself suggests maybe I'm not, but...
I'm coming on the wrong way. I'm now going to collide into someone.
Yeah, that'll be me. It's alright, I'm out your way now.
So.
Good.
Oh.
Now, is this a sort of taxi over the grass wherever you like sort of jobby? It doesn't look like it. It's a bit boggy, doesn't it?
I sort of feel like we're in a farmer's field.
Yes.
You're going to come out in a minute with a shotgun.
I think what I'll do is I'll taxi back up to the right of the runway, make a right, and then we'll go and park by the FBA building. Ah, the Gutsy Lemon Juice. It has both runways in, only one is lit up. Runway 18 is what is used for landing. Oh, so is this unlicensed runway just never used? Lemon Juice.
I'm just going to land in the field.
You'll get shot.
Don't ruin somebody's cabbages.
Kami, the state of your plane.
No, it's not cabbages. It's turnips. The Lincolnshire.
I can't seem to slow down. There's something going wrong with my plane.
Sukhoi, welcome back to Club Filbert. Oh, what's going on here? Thank you for resubscribing. That's really very nice of you. Or rejoining, I should say. Hope your revision's going well. And I look forward to flying with you when it's all over. Oh, this is nice.
Is your plane going right as well, Filbert? Like from
Yeah.
south?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. I had the same here, and I can't even turn it off properly. It keeps on running for some reason.
Mm.
I just went down a muddled ditch.
The windsock is saying the opposite. So I think those of us who landed on 8 landed with a massive tailwind. Okay, so that runway that we landed on is no longer used. But this is nice, Lemon Juice. I didn't even have a chance to come and look at it. I just looked at the pictures, downloaded it, and thought, well, we'll see on the day. But this is a nicely modelled airport. Let's have a little look around.
I see there's a helicopter pad.
Ah, good, good. Ah, little Jeff Boy, you're in the caravan, I see. But you've caught up with us. There's Marcus. For those of you who weren't here at the beginning, Marcus is in fact flying the freeware helicopter, but I don't have it installed, so he's showing up as a Piper, and I'm quite glad he is because it's quite
so
amusing.
Strong headwind today, eh?
You love the modded CJ4, it's brilliant, isn't it, Awash? It's brilliant. This doesn't look like... This isn't Cambridge, this is Fenland Airfield. Cambridge is where we're going after the break. Is it we're going straight there? I can't remember.
How long's the break?
The break is as long as we want it to be. I feel 5 minutes will do me, but if people want longer, let me know.
Well, I feel like putting the kettle on.
Should we make it 10 past then? Give it 13 minutes.
That sounds good.
Okay.
Okay with me.
Okay, great. So I'll see you all at 10 past the hour. Okay. Maybe they put the wind so 180 degrees off. Yes, maybe.
Landing it's much.
Sorry?
Landing it's much harder with a helicopter.
Oh yeah, for sure. I've never got it right. Gosh, look at the sort of this landside bit. A lot of just rubbish. Is this a scrapyard, Lemon Juice? Or some kind of logging camp? Or... interesting. Anyway, great scenery. Another fine contribution to the MSFS freeware scene. Look at all these planes. I bet it's never been this busy. Right, I am going to take my own break now, so I'll see you all shortly.
Here's another helicopter. Can he sit?
I did see another plane take off and land next to you, Marcus. Warhammer?
Ah, okay,
Yes.
could be. And he is here in as an helicopter too. Yeah. Yeah, it makes so much fun to fly with an helicopter. Unbelievable, yes.
Presumably you can hover over all the landmarks and look at them rather than having to circle.
Yeah, and with the IR tracking, yeah, you have a ability feeling, you look left and right. Amazing.
Gives much more depth, does it?
Definitely.
Right, I'm back. I'll wait till everyone's back, but I do have some interesting facts about Fenland Airfield. Well, a very short amount of knowledge about it, which I will share before we go. And if anyone else wants to chime in, of course you're welcome to. In the meantime, we'll have a bit more of a look around.
And Philbert, there are now 2 helicopters.
Oh, who else is in a helicopter? Warhammer?
Warhammer, yeah.
Oh, nice. Oh, yes. It's doing some good hovering. Very nice.
Is that a new greeting, Philbert? Good hovering. That's a bit
Crispy
discriminatory, isn't it, towards that can't hover?
It is, yeah.
It might be a record for the Bimbles. There's 20 of us.
Are they really? Good grief.
Just trying to count the aircraft on the runway.
Kami has come back to life, but he's managed to plough his tailplane through the fence. Nice plane, this, though.
We've all been there.
We have. Disclaimer, Philbert just researched these facts on his I did not just research them on the break, I'll have you know. I did these on Thursday, that's how prepared I was. It's usually a Saturday morning jobby. What time is it? 9 minutes past. Well, I suggest, once everyone's back, we line up on runway 18, seeing as that's the one that is in use. And then we'll know when everyone's here.
Taxiing past the caravan, you really get to know how small the 152 is.
Yeah. I'm just going to have to drive through a few of you. I think there's no clear path.
Good job they haven't got crash mechanics on this. We'd never bump into each other all over the place.
Warhammer, this is the first time that I see another helicopter in this sim. It looks so great.
Gosh, that wind is strong.
It's probably from the helicopter.
Downwash there, prop rush.
Jeff Boy, you're ready to go. Excellent. We'll give it another minute. See if make sure everyone gets back. I'll go about halfway down.
What heading are we on? 12?
Oh, that's a good point. I've lost my map somehow.
Who just crashed there?
18, I think you said.
So yeah, we're taking runway 18, but we'll be heading after takeoff 159 degrees to March. And before we go, I'll tell you what little I know about Fenland Airfield. So it was built on the land of a farming family with a passion for aviation. Planning permission was granted in 1972, and it now has a flying school, restaurant, fuel supply, and on-site maintenance company. That's all I got.
I think after some of those landings, they need the maintenance company.
So, there's still a few people parked up. We'll give it another half a minute. Rodrigo Frey, hello. The other Rodrigo. What's everyone? Southeast Asia, and we're at Fenland Airport, Fenland Airfield, which is EGCL. First time catching you live. Have a nice flight. Ah, thank you very much. Hello to you in Japan. Beautiful part of the world, which I intend to visit again quite soon. Maybe next year. What am I doing? I've lost my Discord chat now. There we are. Back.
Somebody just spawned in a cup.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like the spawning point.
Well, I think everyone's here. SNW0GM is looking like he might not be here, but we've got enough. Let's get going. I'm not confident about this crosswind at all. But we'll see what happens.
Seems heavy.
When making the airfield, you also made 4... Oh, I better take off. I can't take off in a crosswind and read the chat. It's crazy. Oof. Yeah. Oof. It's vicious. Vicious. Wish I was in a heavier plane.
Looks fantastic, Phil. What you're doing?
This is why I need to get some rudder pedals. Right, so you made 4 liveries of the flying school. 1 Cessna 152, 2 172s and a Robin. Oh, nice. You're in my DC. Did I see you? I didn't see you, Kami. No. I don't know what DC is, though. What's a DC? Is that Discord? No. Annie, hello, don't crash with a stone fence. Welcome back, Clement. So yes, 159 on the heading. Looks a bit like this weather's closing in, doesn't it?
My autopilot's not working. I just put heading on and it went into a tailspin.
Hmm. Interesting.
Something dodgy with it.
What did you say, Mark? Sorry.
I said, "Is that Steve again?"
Yeah.
With a stall warning.
Oh yeah. I hear it now.
So what was the course again? Heading?
159.
Right, thanks.
We're heading to Marsh.
We are heading to March. Yeah. Dizzy, goddamn, MSFS looks nice. Just need to get your new PC to make it look nice. Yeah, it is nice. It'll be worth the wait. Oh, I've still got my carb heat on. No wonder I'm going so slow. What, as the young people say, a noob.
You're learning quick.
It's not actually a young people's word, noob, is it? It's been around at least since I was a young person.
So I'm not sure if anyone knows this, but in the Just Flight PA28, is there a way to have like an altitude hold?
In the Just Flight one?
Yes.
Yes. So it doesn't have it in real life, but you see the switch. Let me try and remember what it looks like. It's a switch where you change your lateral mode. And I think if you click the background towards the top of that switch, just behind it, it'll also hold your altitude.
Yeah, I've got. I've got it.
Ah, good.
Thank you very much.
No worries. Zeld crashed again. He's making a habit out of that. Yeah. He. I think he's never had less than 3 crashes on one of these flights. Good afternoon, Captain Matty, and good morning in your location. Welcome to the stream. Young people doesn't say noob anymore. They do, Caffel. I've heard them with my own ears. Ben's a young person. He says it all the time. And some of these other young Twitch streamers, they're always talking about noob. It's totally cool. Totally current.
So Warhammer's just flown past me backwards.
Really?
You're just going at 2 Mach.
It's possible.
Sorry, guys. What heading are we on again?
I'm doing 150 at the moment.
Awesome.
Yeah, my autopilot doesn't work at all now.
Yeah.
Just sends me into a spin.
That's weird. We'll have to hand fly like the rest of us who follow the instructions.
Download the route.
I've got the route.
Use the right plane. I say the rest of us who follow the instructions. It's only really me and Mark who can be relied upon every week to be in a 152, I think.
With the right livery.
With the right livery, yeah.
And there's a right livery as well.
Sorry?
There's a right livery as well.
Yes.
The right livery.
The right livery is the Filbert Flies livery, which is an
I
endmate.
thought so.
We'd all look the same though then, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
I won't be able to find you. Unless you're an helicopter going up and down. Or backwards.
I'm doing some pictures of it.
Oh, good. Good.
Steve, are you flying the Arrow today?
Who? Steve?
Yeah. Is he flying the Arrow?
He's flying a Piper Twin, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Which is not behaving at all.
What is it, PA-44?
It's PA-44.
I was going to say, because it was me that had the problem with the Arrow initially, if you remember.
Yeah.
And I found it, I had it on legacy mode.
Yeah.
That was the issue, yeah. But it kept going into spins and all sorts of odd things, so, yeah.
I think, Caffel, that you're just a bit out of touch with the young people compared with me. I know you're in your early 20s and therefore younger, but doesn't necessarily mean you're not totally out of touch. Mosh, you're having trouble with package out of date. I don't know, I've never come across that one. Have any of the rest of you?
Never heard of it.
No. Cider, hello, welcome. How come the audio doesn't take in the noise? What do you mean, Annie? You mean the aircraft noise? It should. Oh, maybe did I mute it or something? Maybe I'm doing. Hang on, I might have muted it. I was thinking earlier I should probably mute the audio from the chat, but I don't think I ever did it. No. Should have sound from the sim and sound from me and the rest of us.
Mosh, I think I had package out of date yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, it was an update that they wanted to do, and until I did it, all the scenery was just blank.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so I don't know if that's the same thing.
Oh, yes, someone said this. Mort has said that check the bugs and issues miscellaneous subsection. Can't post links. Yeah, it's not me who's banned you from posting links. It just doesn't let you do it on YouTube for some reason. PC crashed. Oh, bad luck. See you soon, Jamie. Yeah, you could be right, Castle. Yeah. Oh, some kind of rail yard. Very interesting. This is March. I should tell you about March.
Well, actually, I was going to say, I think we're flying over a prison.
A prison?
Yes.
Oh, yes, you're right. Yeah, that does look like a prison, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So this is what I know about March. It's a Fenland market town in Cambridgeshire. It grew by becoming an important railway centre. Hence the railway. Which I'd forgotten about. It was once an island surrounded by marshes, like many of the Fenland towns. As the land drained, it grew and prospered as a trading and religious centre. And the Fens, which is the area we're flying over now, is a marshy coastal plain, much of it below sea level. Holm Fen is the lowest point, at 2.75 metres below sea level. Interesting, eh? Interesting. Big H from Australia, just loaded up MSFS. What's our closest airport? Probably EGSF. Although, depending on how long it takes you, we're heading to Cambridge, so you might want to just spawn in at Cambridge Airport, I think. We're going to be hanging around Cambridge for a little while doing sightseeing. So yeah, if you want to join us, Southeast Asia server, and you're probably best off spawning in at Echo Golf Sierra Kilo. If Caffel is part of Gen Z, then he is 100% part of the younger people. He is. I can't argue with that. I've got no comeback to that, to be honest. Can hear that way. March is the 3rd month of the year. Oh, don't let the dislikes get to you, Rodrigo. Doesn't matter. Better to have a dislike than nothing, apparently. I don't know, I've read that somewhere. All engagement is good. What is name game? The name of the game is Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Today is a big oh, who's playing Caffel? Is it the... Yeah, who's playing? EGGS is closer as an airport. EGGS.
Yeah, just about to fly over it.
Oh right, I can't see that on my map. Where are we heading now? Is it Cambridge? Yes, it is Cambridge next, isn't it? Exciting.
I think we're going to double back at Jesus College, aren't we?
Yes. So we're going... Yeah, I'll have to zoom in my map. So no, so first we're going to Magdalen College, then the Bridge of Sighs, which will look rubbish in the sim. I don't know why I put it in there, but anyway. Then we're going to King's College, Chapel, Queen's College, Fitzwilliam Museum, and we're going to overfly the Cambridge University Botanic Gardens, and that's when we're going to turn back to the north to have a look at Emmanuel College and Jesus College before leaving Cambridge. So yeah, quite a lot of information to squeeze in for all these colleges.
I wonder how many we'll see before our graphics card packs up.
Yeah. Or before all the scenery just melts. I did have a look at Cambridge. It was looking quite melty the other day, to be honest. But for me, at least, the photogrammetry has good days and bad days, so we'll see. I can't for the life of me imagine why, but that does seem to be the case. Real Madrid FC Barcelona. Ah, right, yeah, that is a big... I mean, I know nothing about football, but I know that that's a big game. What is the next stream? The next stream is tomorrow, and I'm doing a transatlantic flight to celebrate passing 4,000, 5,000 and 6,000 subscribers. I was going to do it for 4,000, never got round to it. I was going to do it for 5,000, never got round to it. But I finally got round to it, so it'll be my first transatlantic flight on VATSIM, flying from New York to Dublin. And that's starting at 10 o'clock UTC, 11 o'clock UK time. Because it's going to be a long day. But a fun one, so you should come. So I'm getting a few stutters here. I don't know if that's Cambridge loading in or what.
I got a few stutters as well.
Yeah. So who's for some sort of fairly basic facts about the University of Cambridge before we get there?
Always.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Good. So it was founded in 1209. It is the second oldest university in the English-speaking world after Oxford, and the world's fourth oldest surviving continually operating university after the universities of Bologna, Oxford and Salamanca. And all of the colleges that make it up are self-governing.
Where's Salamanca? Never heard of that.
Spain, I think. I couldn't swear to it.
I think it is.
Yes, it
And
is.
you're an old guy who went to Cambridge in the 30s, years ago, in the 80s.
Oh yeah.
And he did an exchange trip with Germany. And it was right in the middle of, the Olympics.
Oh wow.
And he had these German books. He was studying German, and they all had, swastikas in them, and stamped and everything. He said, "Oh, you have a very strange bunch."
That's one way of putting it. Hitler, little bit odd.
Yes.
An overachiever.
One fact about the uni is it's a good uni. This is true, LJ, but it's a good job you're here, isn't it, really? It is a beautiful town, Cambridge, as well, or city. I suppose is it a city? Yeah, probably. So for those of you who are interested, this is the New Bedford River that we're flying over, which to me looks like a canal. Anyone know anything about it? I imagine it's like the New River, which is definitely a canal.
What was wrong with the old one?
Too windy.
Too wet.
They got rid of the bugs.
Yeah, the weather's getting a bit bleak up ahead, isn't it?
Yeah, it's starting raining, huh?
I think
Feels
so.
like it at least, yeah.
Yeah, looks. I'm not in rain yet, but it looks like I might be about to be. It's all right. We'll keep low. Hope for the best.
Yeah, we don't need to do much valley flying around here, do we?
No. I miss the valley flying. Maybe after this is over, we should revisit some of the highlights, namely the Scottish Highlands and North Wales. Well, Snowdon.
Best of Bimbles tour.
Yeah.
Gilbert, what is your heading?
177. Well, it's. I'm just getting back on course. I drifted a little to the west, but it will be 177. Infinite. Sorry?
It's very stuttery.
Oh, is it? Mine's smoothed out again. Infinite Flight Pilot, can you ask something about X-Plane 11? You can, but I probably won't know the answer because I've never flown it. But there might be some oddballs who have. No, it's a good sim. I joke. I totally get the appeal of it.
Definitely benefited from taking a break for 2 days from this.
Yeah, you're enjoying it more being back.
Yes, because I've been playing every day since August, and I thought I just need a break, do something else.
Yeah.
And, it's definitely, and I thought after reading that post on Aerosoft about the CRJ, I thought, yeah, they're right. Stop trying to chase, glide scopes and just realise it's not perfect. Even the real pilot says it doesn't follow it.
Yeah. It's true. I think we can all get a little bit obsessive about these little things. And at the end of the day, we should be obsessing less and enjoying flying more.
Yeah. And it's more of a challenge of me to switch off the autopilot and land it yourself.
Yeah.
What is that?
Hey?
Did somebody just pop on and say hello and then go off again?
I heard somebody pop on and pop off. I didn't hear anything else.
I just heard the little voice go, hello.
Oh, right.
Schoolboy or somebody.
Yeah, cool boy keeps
Going-
So
coming in.
catch me if you can.
It's coming in and popping off again.
You're being
right.
spammed, Jarman. Voice spammed.
I didn't even know that was a thing. How will X-Plane 11 perform on this? i5 10400, B150, B410 TUF Gaming 1080 Ti. Yeah, I don't know either, but my gut feeling, based on really very little knowledge, is that it'll probably be okay.
These dark clouds look perfect.
They do. It's very atmospheric, isn't it?
I still don't understand peeps that fly around with clear skies.
No,
It's so boring. Clouds and weather bring like another dimension into it.
They do. I have to say, with these VFR flights, if the weather's marginal, I tend to fly with few clouds because it is all about the sightseeing. But other than that, yeah, not at all.
No.
Keep an eye on him, Caffel. Keep an eye on him. He's just joined Club Filbert, so he gets like a 4th chance, I think. Right, I guess I'm going to tell you a little bit about Magdalen College. There's just so much. We're just going to fly around and try and see stuff, and I'll try and squeeze some facts in here and there. As I've said before, it's nice to do sightseeing in this sim, but a plane is not really the tool for the job. So Magdalen College, founded in 1428 as a Benedictine hostel. Its most famous alumnus is the 17th century diarist Samuel Pepys. It's noted for its traditional style. It was the last all-male college in Oxford or Cambridge, and it only started admitting women in 1988. Believe it or not, this resulted in protests by some male undergraduates, including the wearing of black armbands and the flying of the college flag at half-mast. Unbelievable. 1988. What a place.
I think some of the boys there were feeling under threat.
Yes, probably. So we're really going to have to descend quite a long way to try and see these buildings.
I've got a flashing silver white light on the horizon, about 1 o'clock.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
Maybe an airport runway or something.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So,
See it too.
Magdalen College is over to the left of my present position. I'm going to circle around and try and actually see it. Because I basically just missed it. Where is it?
So aristocratic.
Sorry?
Cambridge is so aristocratic.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello, Kami. How are you?
Good.
Good. Welcome to the voice chat. Oh, it's very stuttery now around here. So Magdalen College is somewhere in this massive buildings here. I think that's as close as I'm going to be able to get to actually showing you it. But do download the flight plan and come and have a look for it in your own time. I'm not going to bother trying to find the Bridge of Sighs because I couldn't even find a huge giant college building. But instead we'll move on to have a look at the King's College Chapel, which is very visible. It's this building here, and it's really quite impressive, and I can tell you some stuff about it, but I have to turn the page. So Get some flaps out so I can slow down. So it was built from 1446 to 1515 by a series of kings of England. Oof, oof, oof. No, we can't crash. No. Step too far. Not on my group flight. Yes, built by a series of... There it is again, look. So you get an extra look at it. Series of kings of England. And it's considered one of the finest examples of late perpendicular Gothic English architecture. It's also home to the famous King's College Choir. And we'll continue heading south now. Oh, my performance.
So I'm missing that as well. There really must be something wrong with my UK update.
Do you know, I'm hesitant to say this because I think I'm the only person who didn't know this, but with the US update, I didn't know that you had to download it from, what's it called? Content Manager? No, the other one. Marketplace, yeah. I didn't know that.
Really?
I hadn't downloaded it. And so I did a flight into Dallas-Fort Worth, and it was just the stock airport. People had to tell me this. So if you haven't downloaded it from the marketplace, that would be why.
I didn't, but like, why did I download like a 20 gigabyte update then? Just confusing me. That's good to know. Thanks for the information.
That's all right. That's probably a SIM update that was launched at the same time.
Yeah, could be. All right, I'll go ahead and do that after the group flight.
Good. It is worth revisiting Cambridge, I think.
My Windows 10 update 2 days ago knocked out Discord. I've had to delete it and reinstall it.
Oh, really?
Completely lost it. It wouldn't even click up and open. So I opened it on my Android tablet, which worked great, so it wasn't the server that was down. So I had to just eventually just delete the damn thing and go back in and everything was great again.
Oh, weird. So down here we have Queen's College and the Mathematical Bridge, which I am going to try and show you because it's quite cool. This is Queen's College just by this bridge here. That's not the Mathematical Bridge. But Queen's College is interesting because it's one of the oldest. It was founded in 1448 by Margaret of Anjou. Famous alumni include Stephen Fry and Sirius Erasmus. Studied here between 1506 and 1515. The wooden bridge next to it, its official name is Wooden Bridge, but it's known as the Mathematical Bridge because it has an unusually sophisticated engineering design. Looks like an arch, but it's built entirely of straight planks of wood. And I've totally lost all sense of direction. And once again, I'm struggling not to crash the plane, so this is going really well.
Don't fly too low.
But if you're trying to spot a tiny wooden bridge, you kind of have to fly low. That's the trouble with sightseeing in a plane.
Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain.
Pull up. Send the helicopters in.
Too low. Come here on foot instead.
If you're too low, it just keeps on saying retard.
What do you remember, Caffel? I've totally forgotten what I said. Right, we're going to have one more go at spotting this bridge. And if we don't, then I would encourage you to come and find it in your own time, possibly in drone view, or go to Cambridge in real life and go on foot. It is lovely. I wish little nav map wouldn't grey out the waypoints. I don't know which one I'm looking for. No, it's a bit further back. Okay, so it's down here somewhere. You saw Queen's College, right? That's the main thing. It's just down here. We'll have a look another time. Right, now which way are we going? I think really everyone should just enjoy the pretty buildings and not worry too much about specifics. Oh yes, the Fitzwilliam Museum, that's next. and I'll tell you about that now. No, it's not. Yes, it is. So it's home to one of the finest collections of antiquities and modern art in Europe. Founded in 1816 with the legacy of Richard Fitzwilliam, the 7th Viscount Fitzwilliam, and the Founders Building, which is the pretty one we're going to see, was built between 1837 and 1843. So that's this collection of buildings down here. He says with more confidence than he feels. And now we're going to have a look at the Botanical Garden. And we're going to see how good that looks in the sun. It may well be covered in trees. Oh, the USA update that I didn't get from the marketplace. Yeah. Real pro moment that was. Highlight of my streaming career. Yeah, so it's this area down here, but unfortunately it's all covered with trees. Thought it might be quite pretty, but sadly not. But anyway, we can see the main buildings of the Botanic Gardens. And so this is associated with the Department of Plant Sciences, formerly the Botany School. It covers an area of 16 hectares, so it's quite big, and holds a collection of over 8,000 plant species. It was created for the University of Cambridge in 1831 by Professor John Stevens Henslow, who was, interestingly, Charles Darwin's mentor. It's open to the public in 1846. Next, we're going to have a look at Emmanuel College, which is down here on our left, over here. I am just going to stay a bit higher, I think, Amy. I'm going to take your advice. Founded in 1584 by Sir Walter Mildmay, Chancellor of the Exchequer to Elizabeth I. Formerly, it was occupied by a Dominican friary, and its chapel was converted into the original dining hall. Down here is Jesus College, which we'll circle back and have a look at because we've gone past it now. Once again.
Jesus went to college.
He went to college both here and in Oxford, apparently. There's one in each. My friend went to Jesus College, Oxford, largely so that we could say we had a friend in Jesus. That was her main justification.
Completely choked.
So I believe, yes, this is it down here. This is Jesus College. Quite pretty buildings. And a nice spire on their chapel.
Jesus would approve.
He would. So its full name is not in fact Jesus College, but the College of the Blessed Virgin Mary, St. John the Evangelist, and the Glorious Virgin St. Radegund, near Cambridge. That's its full name. Its common name comes from the name of its chapel, Jesus Chapel. 3 Nobel Prize winners are amongst its alumni. It's the first college with a black leader. Sunita Alain was elected Master of the College in 2019, 40 years after the college began admitting women as students. So there we have it. That is the end of our little whistle-stop tour of Cambridge.
Well, that was wonderful, Phil. But
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Phil.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Right, let's get the flaps up, do some climbing. I am using track IR, yes, flight sim down. If I slow the plane down enough, I can land in the grounds and go in drone. I could have done that, it's true. It's true. Spire spotting with Phil. Yeah, I think that was my most intensive guided tour of a city to date. Although next week's London tour is going to be even more intense.
Well, I mean, you've got endless things to talk about.
I think I'm just going to pick like 4 or 5 buildings that are interesting architecturally, probably. We'll start with the old Royal Naval College in Greenwich, and then work our way up the Thames and have a look at some stuff. So we're just approaching Water Beach now, which is situated on the Carr Dyke, a Roman waterway whose course can be traced as far as Lincoln. So keep your eyes peeled for that, while I do reading and don't look out for it at all. There's extensive evidence of Roman settlement at the south end of the village, so the end from which we are approaching. The Knights Templar occupied Denny Abbey to the north of the village, which now houses the Farmland Museum. RAF Water Beach was built on the northern edge of the village in 1940 for RAF Bomber Command. After the war it was operated by RAF Transport Command and then by RAF Fighter Command until 1966, at which point it was transferred to the Royal Engineers, so it's no longer there. But you know, aviation related, so worth mentioning probably. Marion the Gamer, hello, welcome to the stream. Hello Lego Owen, nice to see you.
I have a question.
Yes, go ahead.
Does someone like have a problem inside of the VC cockpit? The tachometer shows like 5,500 RPM, but outside it shows 2,200.
No, which plane's this?
Oh well, it's my ultralight.
Okay. I haven't flown it much, so I wouldn't necessarily have noticed that.
Can you just repeat that question? It was a bit garbled at my end.
You're saying in the cockpit the tachometer shows about 5,500 RPM, but in the external view the gauge shows 2,000 and something, right?
I see. One could be RPM and then the other could be over ground over speed, or speed over ground, other than the revs of the engine.
Yeah, but that would be like 2,000 knots, unless he's misreading it. Could be. Yeah, I don't know. I'm afraid, Kane. I don't know what that's about. Who else have I missed? Avdar Maley, hello. Welcome to the stream. Big H, hello. You've subscribed and liked, and now you have what seems to be a great bunch of people to fly with. You're loving all the info and sightseeing. Oh, thank you, Big H. That's really nice to hear.
She's so right. Silbert, where have you got your dark grey or battleship grey cockpit face from?
It's part of the 152 mod that I downloaded a few streams ago. I have to interrupt you and say, Captain Reese, welcome to Club Filbert. Thank you very, very much for joining. Very nice of you.
You can tell us where the mod is.
It's linked in the group flight. I'll check it out afterwards. I'll repost it. I'll find it. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Cheers, thanks for that. It's very nice.
Yeah, it is. I'm not such. Oh, hang on. I'm saying that. I think it's part of that mod, unless it's part of my livery. That is a possibility. Does anyone know? Because Senent did the livery for me and I downloaded the mod at the same time. I imagine it's part of the mod, but I'm not 100% on that.
Okay. When they do the updates and things, do you have to do the mods again?
No.
I've never done it.
They're in a folder somewhere, are they?
They go in your community folder and they just stay there. It's possible that an update might break certain mods, and Asobo recommend uninstalling all your mods with every update, but I've never done that. And I have had a problem with the odd thing like the A32NX, but mostly they just carry on working.
Right. I've done a backup to my community. Every time I do something, it runs a backup. Then if something did happen, I would just clear it and then bring them all back again. So that might be an idea to follow.
Yeah, idea.
I can't praise add-on linker enough. That just saves so much time.
Yeah, add-on link is great. So what have you come across that there, Macy? MSFS add-on linker.
I haven't, no.
So it's a little program that allows you to keep your add-ons wherever you like on your hard drive in whatever folders you want, and it will then, when you want to use them, you can just check a box to turn them on, and it'll create a symlink in your community folder, so you don't have to just have this overloaded community folder with all your stuff.
So it's keeping a bit of a table in the background, isn't it, of its locations?
Yeah.
Sounds okay.
I have a question to that. How is it when you update your scenery? Yeah, you had a link with the add-on linker to another device, and what happens when you updated it? Do you have to put it in that new device or in the community folder?
Put it in the new device.
Okay.
You put it in add-on linker, so you just update there, and then.
Are you talking about things like Orbex scenery and that sort of thing?
No, not Orbex. Freeware.
Oh right, yeah. Just leave it where it is, and you can overwrite it if you update it, and then the link should still work. Right, I have to tell you about Ely, because we are now overhead Ely, and there's a cathedral there, which actually looks like a cathedral, which is quite exciting. So Ely was built on a 23 square mile plot of Kimmeridge clay. A Kimmeridge clay island. I don't know what Kimmeridge clay is, but it sounds like a good place to build. And at 85 feet, this is the highest land in the fens. Before the fens were drained, it was a big centre of eel fishing, and this may have been where the name came from. Ely Cathedral has its origins in AD 672, when St Etheldreda built an abbey church. Hang on, goes over the page. Ah, there we are. Built an abbey church. The present building dates back to 1083 and was a major tourist attraction. Or is a major tourist attraction. Sorry. The present building dates back to 1083 and was granted cathedral status in 1109. The cathedral is a major tourist attraction, attracting 250,000 visitors per year.
Boom.
Any locals have anything else to add about Ely? No, okay.
Not local, but I was going to say about Kimmeridge clay.
Oh yes, tell us about Kimmeridge clay.
Well, I'm assuming that it's the same band of clay that becomes visible at the coast in Dorset at Kimmeridge Bay.
Ah, okay.
And that's world famous for its fossils. So if you go to Kimmeridge Bay in Dorset, fossil hunting is high on the agenda there.
Nice. Very interesting as always, thank you.
I saw a churchy thing. Was that a cathedral?
Yes.
A churchy thing.
Yeah.
I don't know how true to life it is, but I'm just impressed it's a church and not an office block. What are we doing today? Owen, we are flying the penultimate episode of Bimbles Around Britain from Humberside Airport to Norwich Airport. So we've just flown over Cambridge, and now we're flying over the, this bit, what's it called? This bit of East Anglia.
Norfolk?
The Wash?
The Wash, no, the lowlands, what do you think?
Fens.
The Fens, that's the one. I was going back to the beginning and I couldn't get the Wolds out of my head. Yeah, the Fens. Thank you, Jonas. Appreciate that. Okay, Rodrigo, see you in a bit. Lyndon, hello to you in Georgetown, Guyana. Very nice to have you with us.
That's a third drag, isn't it?
Pardon?
Say, that's a third drag, Guyana.
Yeah,
Long way.
Yeah, it is.
I think you're becoming known internationally.
Yeah. It's really nice. It's really nice to have people from all over the world tuning in. It's exciting. Not that I don't appreciate all of you many Europeans, but, you know.
You have to enjoy the whole world.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely. How's our American friend in today?
No, she couldn't make it.
That's
I
a
think
shame. I
she's
love his
working.
accent.
So we're now approaching Downham Market. I appear to have thrown all of my notes on the floor, which is not ideal. Oh no, here we are. Got it. Downham Market lies on the River Great Ouse. It was formerly an agricultural centre, developing as a market for the produce of the fens. It was famed for its butter market and hosted a notable horse fair. There is now a market on Fridays and Saturdays. We're not there yet. We're nearly there. It's a little bit premature with that one.
It's great watching the flight sim as I'm flying, but seeing you actually flying on YouTube.
Yeah, I bet. I've never experienced it myself, but yeah.
Helps when I get lost.
Do you not have gamer tags turned on?
Beg your pardon?
Do you not see our names above our planes?
Oh yes.
Yeah, you do. Oh, right.
Yeah, but I don't see you in the cockpit. You're all behind me.
Right.
Even though I'm running at 122 knots again.
Right.
That's why sometimes I keep having to look at the routes as plotted to find out where I'm going. I circle back behind you, they can come back on again.
Right, yeah, that makes sense.
Oh no.
I just wish that the little nav could show all our traffic on. It'd be great to see.
It would. Yeah, it would. I know. Because it's
landing, Gilbert.
Sorry?
Are you landing?
No.
Oh, right, you're very low.
I am very low. I'm very low because I want to show everybody the pretty scenery.
What are we looking at?
Fields, mostly, for now. But shortly, Downham Market.
Okay, I'll go down.
Now you see,
down a market.
if you're on the YouTube, you can see what you're looking at.
You were once British Guyana. Yeah, of course. We're going to be doing... Well, Steve is a big fan of flying in South America, and he's going to take us on a tour of... where are we going, Steve? Part of Brazil.
There's a bush tour along the coast that's very good.
Yeah. Have you been to Guyana?
Nah.
No.
I used to work with someone from Guyana.
Oh, right.
Very, very fat and very jovial.
Right.
A lot of fun. Never stop smiling.
I should say, if people on YouTube are watching and haven't yet clicked the subscribe button but would like to, that would be a very nice thing to do. And the same with the thumbs up button.
Right, what am I looking for? Some cattle?
Nothing in particular. Just appreciating Downham Market as it is today, and imagining it as some sort of an island surrounded by marsh back in the day, I think.
Ah.
Who has flaps option -15?
Who has
-15?
Minus.
I have flaps -15 degrees.
Well, that must just be flaps 15 with a dash before it, I think.
Yeah, it goes up. Actually, those flaps go up, not down.
What are you in?
That's different.
Yeah,
Not flying
different
upside down, are you?
Downham Market looks like a relatively nice place.
Yeah, it's alright.
How to sell British towns.
Yeah. Doesn't look awful.
It's not bad. It's got some houses.
Got some houses, bit of grass, a few trees. What more do you want?
Yeah, it's got a one-stop.
It's got a lower murder rate than Boston.
Probably all those country lines I keep hearing about.
All country folk.
With the web feet.
Oi, I'm from Norfolk, don't you start that.
Yeah, no, none of that, thank you.
So it's not true?
It's not true. Not that I can see. I'm pretty normal.
We haven't mentioned Alan Partridge yet.
It's true. It's true.
Alan Partridge.
I love Alan Partridge.
He's great, isn't he?
Best thing that came out of Norfolk.
No, that's turkeys.
The only other thing I remember about Norfolk is the Sail of the Century with Nicholas Parsons came from Norfolk. Norwich. In the 70s.
A lot of people came from Norwich. Not many stayed there.
I don't blame them. I mean, it's not the most exciting town.
And it's a beautiful place.
It is. Norwich, actually, is so historic.
It is. I went to Beccles over, Hilton Broads for a holiday.
Yeah.
And my bell housing and my clutch blew apart just outside Norwich on the river.
Really?
Happy days. Try getting the garage on the Saturday morning.
Tom, hello, welcome, nice to have you here. And Big H says, and great markets as well.
Yes, King's Lynn has a great market.
Does it?
On a Thursday or Friday, I think it is. Yeah.
How far is the Norfolk Broads from here?
Not that far. We're going.
I mean, it's sort of it's east past Norwich. It's sort of on the way. It's sort of east of Norwich.
I know plenty of people been on the Norfolk Broads. I've never been.
No, I really want to do that. I've got a friend who's done it.
I've done a few canal holidays, but I never got as far as Norfolk Broads.
It's absolutely wonderful, and they have electric boats now that you can hire out, so you don't get that loud diesel engine on the river. So it's just completely peaceful.
Yeah. I mean, I remember on the canal. I was on, a long boat, and it was so quiet and just going from pub to pub.
Yes.
And of course, you inevitably fall in the canal at some point during the holiday.
Is that related to going from pub to pub, or a coincidence?
It's just one of those things. Everybody I was with ended up in the canal.
Night Owl, tell us about King's Lynn.
Okay, so King's Lynn is a very odd market town. It has a lot to do with the farming around Norfolk, with I can't think what that river is called, but a lot of the produce that was grown in Norfolk used to be shipped out from there. I don't know too much about King's Lynn. I mean, I'm all about Norwich, but King's Lynn is a beautiful town, and it's got a low murder rate.
The river is the River Grey Ouse. Yeah, sorry.
That's it. The River Ouse. That's it. Thank you, sir. Yeah.
Just a lot of cattle rustling.
A lot of cattle rustling, did you say?
Well, it must have some crime of some sort. Everywhere's got crime.
I've got a little bit more on King's Lynn. Not a lot more, but it's home to an award-winning £8 million multi-storey car park.
Why would you give an award to a car park?
Sorry?
Why would anyone give an architectural award to a car park?
I don't know. I don't know if it's an architectural award or just a parking award or something. I don't know. But it was built as part of the regeneration scheme, which began in 2004. And also in 2006, King's Lynn became the UK's first member of Hansa, a network of towns and cities across Europe which historically belonged to the Hanseatic League, which was a very old trading organisation from the Middle Ages. So that's King's Lynn.
Or the King's Bin, as I call it.
Is that how it's known in Norwich?
It is King's Bin, yeah.
I think the locals call it just Lynn.
Call it what, sorry?
You should call it Lynn.
Oh, they do, you're right, yeah, they do.
Do they? I've never heard that.
Yeah. I've only been there once, but yeah, they'll just call it Lynn.
Oh, nice.
I've heard that because people who get trains there call it Lynn.
Well, the Queen, as you know, she obviously, her residence is Sandringham near Hunstanton, but she gets the train down at King's Lynn every Christmas, and that's where she travels. Yes. And a massive. And did you know that the Queen actually does not? She travels in the equivalent to first class, but she doesn't have no special private train or anything. She goes on a normal commuter train.
I do, because I travel with her sometimes as part of my job.
Is that a joke?
No, it's true. It's true. I work for the railway, and one of the things I do once a year, just before Christmas, is travel up there on the train just in case anything goes wrong with her. I don't sit next to her or anything, but I
There's me thinking.
No, you're not like, oh, hey Liz, what do you think of the old pub that, Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So keep looking out for Castle Rising. If you look on the little nav map between Kingston and Sandringham.
Oh yeah.
You'll see Castle Rising. There's a medieval castle there.
Oh yes, I see it. We're going to go right over the top, aren't we? See if we can spot anything. This could be it down here. Sorry, I'm conscious I'm ignoring the YouTube chat. I will catch up with everything you've said. So is Castle Rising... Where's the actual castle? I can see a tea room, an inn, and a cricket club, but I can't see the actual castle on that.
It's just to the south of the village.
Just to the south of the river.
South side of the village, yeah.
Isn't it ruins?
No, it's not actually. No.
But there's a place somewhere as well that is.
Yeah, it's there in the it's surrounded by a
hilly thing, a hilly moat thing.
Yeah, a moat thing, yes. Exactly. It's just the word I'm looking for. I think.
I think it is ruined because I think I've been there.
No, I've flown over it in my paramotor. It's very much intact.
Oh right. I think I'm thinking of another place then.
Centre Parks, Elverden Forest and Thetford, RAF Lakenheath and Mildenhall are all off to your right. Don't know if you'll sue them. No, I think we've probably passed them now.
No, we're way past them.
Yeah, sorry, I was too slow to read the chat. Congrats everyone parked in the car park correctly. You deserve an award. Yeah. Welcome back, Jamie and Rodrigo. So we're now heading straight for Sandringham, which is down here, I think. So it's the private... Yeah, the Queen's residence, the private home of the Queen, not one of the royal palaces.
No.
And it's actually over to the left a little bit. I think we'll look at it and then I'll tell you what I know about it and everyone else can chip in. There it is, down here.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's not a working palace, is it? Like Buckingham Palace or something. It's actually a private home because it was a present from Queen Victoria or to her son Albert, or not her son Albert, her husband Albert.
Yeah, so it was sold to Albert Edward, later King Edward VII, as a country home for him and his future wife, Princess Alexandra of Denmark. And it cost 220 grand, which was probably quite a lot of money in 1862. The Queen spent about 2 months there every winter, including the anniversary of her father's death and of her own accession, I think, to the throne. In 1957, she broadcast her first televised Christmas message from Sandringham, and And in 1977, for her Silver Jubilee, she opened the house and the grounds to the public for the first time. And as I say, it's not a royal palace, but like Balmoral, which we visited quite a few weeks ago now, it's the Queen's private home. So you are, Sandringham.
I've been there.
Have you?
I've been in the house, yeah, for sort of, well, you know, when it's open. Absolutely beautiful. The grounds are just stunning. I mean, obviously it's well manicured because, you know, it's the Queen.
Yeah.
But it is just beautiful. I mean, seriously, just stunning.
I went many years ago when the Queen Mother was still alive, and it was on a Sunday, and she went to the little church in the grounds and was driven back out of the church, and she drove past us and waved to us.
Oh, how nice.
Awesome. Did you know that Princess Diana was born in the place that's next to Sandringham? I can't remember what it's called, but she was actually born there.
No, I didn't know that.
Yes, well, I'm either getting mistaken, but she definitely either lived there very early on or she was born there. But yeah, that was if anyone wants to research that quickly just to confirm, that'd be amazing. But yeah.
You just reminded me, I remember in 1977 at school, because of the Jubilee, we all got a tin of toffees. You know, it was from the Queen. Everybody got a tin of toffees, a small tin of toffees.
I remember getting a glass. I remember getting a glass cup, you know, a glass drinking cup with a Silver Jubilee on it. That was from school.
You are correct. Princess Diana was born on the 1st of July 1961 at Park House near Sandringham, Norfolk.
Park House, that's it, yeah. There you go, little fun fact.
Yeah, well worth knowing. Lyndon, you're an RC pilot and you fly a 182 Cessna, 55.5 inch wingspan, and a 150 Carbon Z Cessna. Oh wow, that's cool. That's really cool. Join the Discord, post some pictures of them in the chat. I'd be interested to see them. So this is Hunstanton that we are approaching, and this body of water straight ahead of us is the Wash. We've got a little bit of knowledge about these to share with you. So Hunstanton faces west across the Wash, making it one of the few places on the east coast where the sun sets over the sea. The Wash itself is a rectangular bay and estuary where Norfolk meets Lincolnshire, and both border the North Sea. It's one of the broadest estuaries in the UK and is fed by the rivers... Did you say Witham, not Whittam, Mark?
Witham,
Witham.
yes.
Witham, Welland, Nene, or Nen, I think you can say either, and Great Ouse. It's a site of special scientific interest and a Nature Conservation Review Site, Grade 1, a National Nature Reserve, a Ramsar Site, a Special Area of Conservation, and a Special Protection Area. So it's obviously very, very important. It's in the North... Sorry?
Did I carry on?
It's in the Norfolk Coast area of outstanding natural beauty, and part of it is the Snettisham RSPB Nature Reserve. It's made up of extensive salt marshes, major intertidal banks of sand and mud, shallow waters and deep channels. It's internationally important for 17 species of birds. So that is the Wash in a nutshell. Everything I know about the Wash.
Can I also add to a little bit of fun facts about Hunstanton?
Please do.
So as you probably all know, that the Queen is very fond of horses and
Yes.
like horse racing. So what they do is they take the royal horses to Sandringham and Holcombe Beach.
Yeah.
I meant Hunstanton and Holcombe Beach, and that's where they're allowed to roam free for like the afternoon and get exercises.
Well, I know that. That is
Yeah, my
interesting.
granddad is quite a horse person, so I know a lot of facts about that sort of stuff.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. And it's apparently a beautiful sight if you know like when they're going to be training, because you see about these beautiful stallions, you know, just galloping along the beach, usually in an evening, and it is just stunning.
I bet. Very good. So is Holcombe Beach the beach that I'm flying over now?
Yes, I believe so. I'm not too sure on the exact geographical location of it, but
No,
yes,
but somewhere
I
near
believe. Yeah, it is sort of North Norfolk.
Some interesting dunes down here. This looks very real, doesn't it?
It does.
The coastlines have, I think, got a lot better. So you may notice I'm not actually following the line here. I thought we could just fly around the coast instead. And then turn in to have a look at Burnham Market before... Oh no, we've got a little further to go, haven't we? Yeah. Burnham Market, Cromer. And then we'll head into land at Norfolk. Norwich, sorry. Hello Annie, welcome to the stream.
I don't suppose any of you guys ever watched that TV program that had a few series called Normal for Norfolk?
No.
Did any of you watch that?
No, can't say I've heard of it.
No? Oh, well, it was an absolute cracking show about this. I can't remember the guy's name, but it's this lord and lady who live near Wells, I believe, in this great house, and he's really eccentric, and his eyebrows are like caterpillars, and it's just absolutely hilarious. If you want a bit of a laugh, Normal for Norfolk.
Oh, okay.
Fantastic show. Yeah.
Sounds good. Hello, Kai. How are you? You got tangled up with VFR ATC. Oh wow, right, nice. I didn't know there was a Cross the Atlantic event today. That sounds stressful though. Did you fly all the way across the pond and then crash on arrival at Heathrow? That sounds grim, if that's the case. LJ Vlog says along the coast is Holt, Sheringham and Cromer. Cromer, yes, yeah, you're giving... This is my one fact about Cromer, LJ Vlogs. I'm not reading it out till we get there. Yeah, I'm alright, Annie, thank you. Yeah, very well. How are you?
So one thing I can say about living in Norfolk is that we do have some beautiful coastal towns.
You do. You really do.
I mean, like Sheringham is my absolute favourite, because being a railway enthusiast also, I love going on the North Norfolk Railway.
Yeah. Never been on it, but I'd like to.
It's pretty good.
I keep meaning to bring my bike up on the train and do. It seems like a great place to do a long weekend of cycling. Quite flat. And maybe incorporate the North Norfolk Railway into that.
Yeah, it goes from Sheringham to Holt.
Okay.
And stops at... I can't think what it's called.
I'm landing right now.
Okay.
I'm way in front of you, so I have to wait for you.
Okay. Where are you landing?
It's Broham Airstrip.
Okay.
One of the best named little towns and airports.
Yeah.
Little snoring.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
I've flown from there, Little Snoring.
Have you?
Yeah, my mum's friend has got a little private plane there.
Oh, nice.
Little Snoring. Yeah.
Matthew, maybe you could join VATSIM even tomorrow night. It's Exeter evening. So tomorrow I'm flying on VATSIM from New York to Dublin, Matthew. So I'm quite tempted by the Exeter evening because I like Exeter. But I also think I'll probably have had my fill of flying for the day after that. You're going from Gatwick to... Where's CYYZ? Somewhere in Canada. Is it Montreal, maybe? Yep, 24th. Sadly, I'm working. I would love to do I will do across the pond event at some point. Oh, trying to keep up with the chat. Missing Burnham Market, which is just over to the right. This little village down here, and it's one of the Burnhams, which is a group of adjacent villages, and it results from a merger of 3 original villages: Burnham Sutton, Burnham Ulf, and Burnham Westgate. And most excitingly, it was rated among the 20 most beautiful villages in the UK and Ireland by Condé Nast Traveller in 2020. Also, hello Matthew, welcome to the stream. The last stretch after this one is going to be from Norwich down to London, via basically the whole coast of East Anglia that we're not doing today. So Norfolk, Suffolk, Essex. Then we'll fly up the Thames, do a little tour of London before landing in Stapleford. So to find out about all that, join the Discord server. Nightbot's posting about it fairly regularly, or there's a link in the video description down below. Juan Miguel, welcome. Be cool if you do a flyover through South London, Croydon, Purley. You've got family there, and land on Kenley Aerodrome. So we did South London, unfortunately, and Croydon in the very, very first Bimble. So we're going basically clockwise around Great Britain. And so I have done it, but if you look at the first episode, you may see a little bit of that area there. Didn't land at Kenley though. Right, I'm caught up. Sorry about that. People who I'm actually talking to.
How long is your flight tomorrow for?
It's going to be about 6.5 hours in the air.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I'll have to go to bed for a nap.
Well, there is going to be a sort of natural break at 2 p.m. because I'm going to be on the radio. So we can all go and listen to that.
I don't want to interrupt, but if you look down to your left, you'll see Holcombe Hall.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Yes, I see it. What's Holcombe Hall when it's at home?
Holcombe Hall is a beautiful, I believe it's 15th century house belonging to Lord and Lady Holcombe. It might be corrected, but it's a beautiful house now owned by the National Trust, like everything is. And it's beautiful. Got massive lands, loads of deers, and they hunt their own deers and then sell them for venison.
Oh, right.
So yeah, it's a beautiful place.
Yeah, it looks so. Nice, thank you. It's great having locals on these flights.
Hilbert, you said that we are going to fly in next, when you are going to fly in London, you fly over Essex, so maybe I will spot my home or something.
It may be.
Or even my school, because I have seen it on MSFS.
Oh, okay.
It looks like it's kind of a storage garage.
Right. That's a shame. Yeah. Some of the autogen buildings are a little bit disappointing. But yeah, if it's near our route, then we'll go and have a look at it. Which part of Essex is it in? Okay. Which bit of Essex are you from, Kami, or in?
I think it's somewhere in center. Let me actually check.
Okay. So we are approaching Cromer now. And I'm going to tell you the fact that LJ Vlog's ruined, which is that it's known for the Cromer crab, which forms the major source of income for local fishermen. It's also, interestingly, home to the headquarters of North Norfolk District Council, and its motto is Gem of the Norfolk Coast. Is it, in fact, the Gem of the Norfolk Coast? Those of you
Yes.
Right. Fairly definitive.
Yes, no, Cromer is a beautiful, beautiful coastal sound. I mean, I personally think that Sheringham does have the edge, but Cromer does have a lot more things going for it.
Right, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
What shellfish does it farm? Gilbert, what shellfish does it do?
Cromer crabs.
Ah.
Cromer crabs.
Have you had a Cromer crab, Gilbert?
I don't know. I've had some crabs. Are they? Would you know? Are they different enough to other crabs that you would know if you'd had a Cromer crab?
No.
In that case, I'm going to say almost definitely yes.
It's just normal crab, but it's just like, I think, you know, like when you're there, you have to have a Cromer crab.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I'll make a point of it.
Quite a long way to Cromer yet.
It is, yeah, again, I was getting ahead of myself. It's difficult for me because obviously places like Cambridge, where we're seeing 100 different buildings, I have to be very early to get it all in, and I failed to do that. And now I'm still in that mindset, and really...
And now you're in Norfolk and everything's so sparse.
Yeah. So I'm sorry I've let everybody down, but no one more than myself.
You're setting up the anticipation now. We're all now desperate to see if we can spot some crabs on Cromer Beach.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody could do some freeway run.
Yeah. They'd have to be pretty big. Just giant
huge,
crab on the
wouldn't
beach.
they?
Yeah. But you never know. If we get down low enough, there might be some in the satellite imagery. It's possible.
Yeah, it could be.
Kai, your ETA is 21:13 UK time. Oof, that is a long flight. Patrick, hello, welcome to the stream. Do I prepare a little fact sheet or something all about the... I do, Matthew. I do hours of research, at least, well, 2. Yeah, and I type it all up and I print it out, so yeah, I have it ready to go. Except for last time when I enlisted help because I just couldn't face doing it all, and we split it 3 ways. LJ Vlogs, you're going to go now. Oh, okay, no problem. Is it okay if you can join the Discord next time on Bimbles? Absolutely, yeah. You'd be very welcome to. That'd be great. You're from Southend, are you? That'd be great. And yeah, see you on the transatlantic flight tomorrow. I'm excited. Slightly nervous, mostly excited.
I will come too.
Oh, good. You're going to fly with us?
Yes, I have done 5 flights from Kennedy to London City.
Okay. Cool. On VATSIM?
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah, anyone who does fancy giving it a go is welcome to join me. And I'm going to post everything I know about transatlantic flying in my Discord sometime between now and this evening, for those of you who want to swat up.
I would, but I just can't stay awake.
Yeah, having to talk to people helps with that, I have to say. Back in the day, I used to do all of my long hauls overnight, and I'd just go to bed. But,
Well, still.
Sorry?
And then you wake up when you realise your computer's crashed.
Yeah. I'd say that happened about 50% of the time. But when it didn't happen, it was the best feeling in the world. Getting up to sunrise over Europe and landing.
Okay, so I live in South Essex. Yeah, I actually live not very far away from Thames.
Okay. I thought you lived in Lithuania. I'm really confused.
No, I live in UK.
I'm
from Lithuania though.
You're from Lithuania, but you live in the UK. Right, okay, that makes sense. I'm sure you've probably told me this before. I have a memory like a sieve.
Yeah.
Mind you, I thought you were from Greece last time, so I'm getting better.
My gosh.
Slowly it's sinking in through my thick skull.
Yeah.
Is the newest fly-by-wire working fine for me? Well, I haven't updated it for a few days, or flown it for a few days, but the standalone one was working fine for me 3 days ago. Yeah. Have I got the scenery for custom scenery for Stapleton? I've got the Orbex version, but yeah, you can post a link to the freeware in my Discord. That would be useful for people who don't have it. Thank you. Kai, you've done a lot of transatlantic flights on VATSIM. It really does open up a new world of flying. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I hope there's some ATC online. But either way, we'll have a laugh. It'll be good. Once I've got my first couple of position reports under my belt and I can relax, then we'll have a laugh. Till then, I'm going to be very tense.
Oh, and Philbert, how long is the flight going to be tomorrow?
I can't remember exactly. It's between 6 and 7 hours, I think.
No, my transatlantic flights are about 5 to 4 hours due to the high jet speed.
And because, yeah, so where do you normally fly from? Like Montreal or somewhere like that?
No, I fly from Kennedy to London City.
Oh, okay.
With a fuel stop at, Shannon.
Right, oh yes, you do the BA1 and 2. Nice.
Yeah.
Filbert,
Yes.
we have flown over the North Norfolk Railway, and it's just now to your left,
All right.
going into Sheringham.
Oh,
That the sort of by the coast, and it sort of swerves inland.
yes, I see
Right
this
there.
line here. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's the North Norfolk Railway.
Oh, nice. And it's a preserved railway, right?
It is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sure.
They're like steam trains and EMUs and all that.
Nice. Oh yeah, so this is Sheringham, which I prepared no facts at all about. Do you know anything about Sheringham other than that it's beautiful?
They do great fish and chips.
Okay, good.
No, I don't really know a lot about Sheringham, although it was bombed during the war.
Was it?
Yes, it was bombed a number of times actually because the Germans mistaked it for Norwich, believe it or not.
Oh right, interesting.
Not Norwich, sorry, King's Lynn.
Right.
Yeah. And yeah, it's pretty. Yeah.
I've just run out of fuel.
Oh no.
Well,
actually no way through.
there's plenty of fields.
Yeah.
I mean, you're in the right county to run out of fuel.
That's true. Well, I just use the road options, just cheating my way through.
Oh well, my ultralight isn't even consuming the fuel. Right now I have 73% of fuel.
Oh.
I've got
It's
18
going
litres
really
left.
slowly.
Christ, I don't know what
I think I'll top it up.
I've got a quarter of 2 tanks. Should be okay.
Actually, I'm flying a full throttle and it's not using a lot of fuel.
No, it's a nice light plane, isn't it? It's probably quite efficient, I guess.
Yeah, super efficient.
Yeah.
And I know why that dash -15 flaps are. So if you cruise, you can cruise more efficiently. Plane does not climb or descend so much.
With the flaps up? With the flaps extended?
The flaps -15, not normal flaps. Those flaps go up, not down.
Right. Interesting.
Yeah.
Kai, you could post on Discord an example of an oceanic clearance and position report. It's a really kind offer. I've actually prepared some notes and I'm going to post them. I'm going to post them after this flight. But yeah, feel free to chip in if you'd like to. If you have to. But yeah, no need for them necessarily because I've got them ready. And I'm also going to share Aviation Pro's video because I don't know, I trust him. I've learned most of what I know about that sim from him. And,
Aviation Pro is really good.
There's Chroma.
Yes, Chroma, keep your eyes peeled for crabs.
I see no crab.
I'm going to zoom in as far as I can, see if I can spot a crab.
And I see half a pier, unfortunately. That's not modelled in.
Yeah, it disappears into the sea.
Yes, it does.
Oh, I missed that.
I just had to top up with fuel. I was just about to run out.
Yeah, it turns out that a plane is neither the tool for admiring architecture nor spotting crabs, really. Who'd have thought?
Yeah.
Spotting crab.
Zach Gaming, hello again. Nice to see you.
My plane really likes to climb.
It's probably because you got your flaps out.
No, flaps are all up.
Oh, okay.
It's not the upper up, which is minus 15. It's at 0.
Okay.
So trim doesn't work either.
I suppose what you should know is with the ultralight, the flaps also go up. You know how they usually go down, they actually go up.
Yeah, they do. On my aircraft, you can select flaps minus 12 or something.
Yeah, I have no idea why, but...
Do you set flaps instead of using trim or something like that? They go both ways. I don't know, that's wild speculation. Wild speculation, ignore me. Just flew over some karting racetrack. Oh, okay, where are you? I can't see where you are, lemon juice.
Oh, there's, by the way, we've just flown over North Reps.
What's that?
That little North Reps, it's the Cromer airfield, like, you know, it's just like a private field.
Oh yes, I see it on the map, yeah. Didn't spot it on the ground. Nice.
You can't really see it on the ground, I believe. I'm just over it and I wouldn't recognize it.
It's just grass, is it, basically?
There's 2 runways, which I can still see it on my 6. Yeah.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
You know it, you'll see it, but otherwise,
yes. Yeah.
No chance.
Or maybe someone knows what is CGS Hawk.
Sorry, say that again.
Does someone know what is CGS Hawk, the ultralight aircraft?
CGS Hawk?
No, I'm not
really.
It's not that expensive. It for CGS Hawk RO2, which has 2 seats, you can pay up to $30,000 US, but it's super efficient. It uses like 3 gallons an hour. Yeah, it's super efficient aircraft.
Sounds amazing. 30,000, did you say?
Yeah. Actually, that aircraft can be only flown in Canada without any license. Well, you have to get an ultralight license only, but in USA it counts as a light sports aircraft, so you need a license for that.
I see. 30 grand for a plane, though.
Well,
New?
you can assemble it yourself, or you can pay extra 2,000 for assembled one.
Okay. I'm going to look this up afterwards. Sounds good.
Yeah, that's my dream ultralight.
Yeah.
Like a real life airfix kit.
Yeah. I wouldn't trust myself to build a kit plane, I don't think, though.
Why?
Oh, you have to be a bit mechanically minded. I know it has to be certified and all that, but I'd just rather someone who really, really, really knew how to put planes together did it for me.
The village below us is called North Walsham, by the way.
Thank you. North Walsham. It's quite big.
Yeah.
Oh, I have overflown our destination.
We need to work out which direction we're landing in at Norwich, really, don't we? Stick the radio on.
I am now going to.
Yeah.
It's actually 27.
Yeah, I think it's 27.
The METAR says wind is 070 at 16. So I think we'd be better off going for 09, no?
I can see one aircraft landing on 27.
Let's just have a listen.
Have a listen. In the meanwhile, I'm going to turn towards the airport and off the flight plan. Because we don't need a... God, how has everyone got so far ahead of me? It's It's not okay.
Looks like we split up into 2 groups.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it's not everyone, is it? There's still quite a few who are showing some respect.
Runway in use 09er.
Excellent.
Alright, then I'm going around.
So we'll do some kind of left-hand circuit, I guess. Join the downwind. Well, I will anyway.
Okay.
It's indicating runway 04.
04?
There is no 04.
Yeah, that's what it just said on the ATS. On the ATC.
There's only one runway, 09 and 27.
I'll just check it again for you.
Oh, I'm going on 27. That's in the instead of faffing around.
And there's the old RAF Cultural.
Altimeter's 29.94. Sorry, 09.
Right. Yeah, we'll land on 09. Steve will land, as is his tradition, directly towards us.
Alright, I'll change.
No,
That was it.
Don't let us stop you. You never have before. Oh, this isn't even the right airport.
No, this is Cultural.
Yeah. Sorry, you did try and tell me before, I only half heard.
Yeah, if you look at it, you can see all the solar panels.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Clever idea.
I'm turning final right now.
Okay.
But the final is going to be, I don't know, like 100 meters.
Right, okay. It's on the Discord. Thanks, Kai. Appreciate it.
It's alright, I'm going to land at 09. Only reason I did that last time was I practiced it in the CR
Yeah,
check.
I know. That was funny. Because really, you know, there was no way, statistically speaking, that we should have landed at exactly the same time and crashed into each other. And yet it happened.
Yes. Fortunately, that stream has not been seen by a lot of people.
It's true. It's true.
You haven't advertised it.
This was the Club Filbert exclusive private members only live stream for Club Filbert Silver members. So if you want to see it, it's probably the best reason yet to join Club Filbert Silver.
Just for comedy value.
Filbert, have you got any facts about Norwich you want to share?
Excuse me, choking because I can't believe I forgot. Yes, I do. Only about the airport though. So if you've got facts about the town, why don't you do that first, and I'll do the airport facts once we're landed.
What, me?
Yeah.
Do the okay, so Norwich. I mean, the first fun fact is that Norwich used to have every pub for every day of the year. So it used to have 365 pubs in it.
No.
Yes, and it had a church for every Sunday of the year.
Oh my god.
That's amazing.
Yep. It's quite famous for. Obviously, that's not the case now because a lot of pubs have closed down.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the one thing that, you know. But Norwich started as a small Anglo-Saxon settlement north of the River Wenstham. That's the river that runs through Norwich.
Right.
Norwich has the largest walled centre and longest run of medieval defences in England. And there is still remnants of the old city wall still visible today.
Interesting.
There was at Norwich Cathedral back in when King Henry VIII was king. There was a massive fight between the parish monks in the cathedral, and there was a big uprising.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and there was fires and everything. But the cathedral, if you've ever been to Norwich, or if you're going to go to, you definitely must go to the cathedral because it is stunning.
I will. I've never been, but you've sold it well today, I have to say.
And there's the aviation museum right next to the control tower.
Oh, cool.
With the Vulcan and a Victor.
Nice.
I have to say goodbye. Thank you for that film, but I have to jump out a little bit earlier. So it was again great, and looking for the next one.
No problem. Thanks for coming, and yeah, see you on the next one.
So a pub for every day of the year, was alcoholism a problem?
Is that why the monks started rioting?
Maybe. Yeah, no, I mean, if you want to sort of look at it that more, Norwich has so much history. I mean, it's just steeped in it. But it has one of the oldest streets in, I think, the country, and it's called Elm Hill. And Elm Hill is so old and so haunted.
Okay.
If you believe in that.
For the purposes of this stream, yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Let's make some mystery in.
I have a question. How do I stop my drone camera from going by itself?
It's in the options, in the camera options. I don't know a shortcut for it. But,
I found a problem.
You mean, is it following your aircraft, or is it just doing something totally?
No, it was just moving itself, but I found out that, yeah.
I've never had that.
My stick, when I move, my stick keeps its place, you know, so I have to move it manually. Right. And it moved my camera.
Oh, I see, yeah.
I think I might have a bit of a mayday.
Oh, how so?
Why?
My gear isn't coming down on my PA-28.
Well, serves you right for not flying a 152, really, didn't it?
Try to shake your aircraft.
Yes.
No, up and down aggressively.
Or stamp on the floor in the cockpit.
Maybe it will drop.
This is quite bad, because I've got crash sets on.
Oh, that is bad.
Yeah, I've seen you just fly past me, and I can concur that you have no gear down.
Yeah. I have no idea why.
That's a blow, because I wanted you to direct us to the right apron, and now it sounds like you're going to die instead.
I mean, I can fly over it.
Have you got faults switched on in your EFB?
How I got what?
Faults switched on in your EFB. It might.
Let's have a look.
Because there's a manual gear download lever in that plane, isn't there? I can't remember.
There is actually. Yes, there is, I think.
Is there?
Yes.
So.
You look around where the gear is, I think there's a manual override.
Right, okay. Let's have a look.
Filbert, do you want to see my minus 12 flaps?
Yeah, I'll just watch these people land, but afterwards, yeah, for sure. I'll film the landings, then we'll taxi to the apron, hopefully with Night Owl.
Yeah.
Just do.
I can't see any manual alternative.
I can't remember exactly. I mean,
no, nor can I. It just sounded right when you said it.
Yeah, there's definitely because maybe it's disabled, because I think the Pipers had an automatic gear down when you reached a certain height, and a lot of crashes happened in the 60s when they did this, so they disabled it. So I'm not sure. Maybe it was that. I'm not sure.
Should be some, as Kai says, some kind of gravity extension. Sounds plausible.
Yeah.
Put your flaps down and get the alarm and see if you can lower it then.
Yeah, no, my flaps are down, unfortunately.
It's not making the noise.
There is normally at the bottom of the plane, there where the flaps are, there is the manual override, where you can unlock the gear and then shake the wings. That's the procedure there.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, I've unlocked it, and I'm rocking my.
Reduce speed to below 80, and then shake, the wings.
Okay.
And then fly by the tower that they can check.
Good luck with MFS ATC.
Permission to cross the tower.
Nice landings from Housey and Pittman Pike there. Who are we waiting? Oh, we're waiting for Steve again. It's all right.
Yeah, come and turn in now. Don't panic.
I'm coming in on. I thought we were going on 09.
We are on 09.
All right. Well, I'm just going crosswind.
Oh, there is a 04. It looks like an old disused thing.
Yeah, it does.
Where are you? Where
now
are
then.
you? Can't see you.
Someone is in the
yes,
airport
there you
with a car.
Right, Philbert, I can guide you if you want. I'm sort of circling because I can't land.
Okay,
Basically,
yeah.
if you go from where you are, taxi onto the taxiway and turn left and go up, I think it's taxiway Alpha or Bravo or
Okay,
Charlie.
okay.
I can't think. We go all the way up there,
Yeah.
and then you want to then turn right. So past the terminal, then turn right, and then you want to basically park up where that big grey building is.
That sort of hangar barn-shaped building.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
okay.
That is the Saxon apron.
Okay.
And I'll just keep trying to get my gear down.
Okay. Good luck. Godspeed.
Oh, here they are. I'm overtaking a car.
Right.
You gotta worry when you're not overtaking the car.
So yeah, that's it. So at the end of this taxiway, and then you turn right, and
okay.
then to that grey building, and and that's a Saxon apron.
Cool.
Now, why isn't this gear coming down?
After you, Ribbon. Sorry, I'm going far too fast. After you.
No. After you.
Okay. All right.
Oh my goodness, my engines have stopped.
How's that happened?
Oh, I'm gonna crash.
Oh, I can see you. This is traumatic.
This is
horrible. This is not
God.
how I like to end my streams.
You want to end it on a high note, dude. Step up the game.
Bye.
Oh no. Oh, there you are.
Boom, I'm gone.
No.
Bad luck. So I take it we'll park on this apron the other side to where all the cars are. That seems sensible.
Hmm.
Someone is texting on the grass.
Really?
Yeah.
I did a little bit of that earlier on. I can't really talk. Oh yeah, there are actual proper stands here, but we won't all fit, so I'll just go down to the end and you could all
In my
squeeze in.
scenery, you're driving through the hangar, Philbert.
Really? Did you download the freeware?
Yeah.
That's weird. Did I download the freeware? Yeah, because I've got the cars.
Yeah,
Maybe
you got the cars.
Maybe it's been updated or something.
Philbert, do you want to see my flaps?
Yes.
That's naughty.
Yeah, right now my flaps are at 0.
Right.
And look, and that's
yes,
my
and they're
flap.
up.
Yeah, that's 0 and it goes down.
How strange, I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, send the fire services.
Gutsy Lemon Juice. You're very welcome. Thank you for the scenery. It was very impressive. Mayday, brace for impact. Yes. Off, you always forget we.
I am now watching you guys on YouTube, so I can sort of say, yeah, I was part of that.
Yeah, good. Well, you were. You're a big part of that. And
Yeah.
crash or no crash, your contributions were much appreciated.
Oh, well, I thoroughly enjoyed it,
Good.
I really did.
Good.
It's all fun and games.
I will do a photo, Pablo. I will. I'll wait till everyone gets here. Maybe not Steve, because, haven't got all day.
Or me.
Yeah, or you.
I'm sort of half a mile away.
Oh, here's Macy. You're coming in on 9 now, I see. That's good.
Yeah, I've just finally got you. I fell back to let you catch up, so I was so far ahead.
Oh, right.
And as a case, I got too far behind.
Sod's law, isn't it?
I'm trying to see the runway from it. I'm elevated.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah, your nose is pretty high, isn't it? You're there. You're there.
Fun fact, I have used about 40 liters of fuel, but each tank is 70 liters.
Right.
So it's about 70% left.
That's pretty good, isn't it? Pretty good.
Yeah.
Big H, you're parked up ready for sleep. It's 1:52 a.m. in Australia. Thank you so much for. Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you for joining us. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And yeah, hopefully see you on the next one. I'm so sorry. You did tell me what your actual name was, Big H, and I've forgotten. I tried to scroll up, but it's too far. Remind me next time. Poor Steve. Got a lot of sympathy, Steve. We've got a lot of sympathy from Caffel. Where are you? Oh yeah, there you are. There you are. I see you. It's all right. We can wait.
I got lost a bit. I would have been all right if I'd have gone on 27.
Yeah, you'd have had a healthy tailwind though. Do you know it's going to be a bit emotional next time when this is all over? It's been good. We'll do more.
So is it next week's the penultimate or the ultimate?
The ultimate. It won't be next week. It'll be on the 1st of May.
So, yeah, 1st of May. Great.
Yeah, that'll be the final leg. It's going to be a bit longer, I think, than this one. Taking time to do a little tour of London landmarks, but yeah, it'd be good fun.
The group seems to be split up in the GA area. Which one am I going to?
Saxon Apron. The voice from beyond.
Yeah, come to the right where we are. I don't know.
On my way.
I don't see anyone else other than our little gaggle.
I've had weird bugs today, apart from the missing sceneries. But I can't turn my plane off properly.
Yeah.
For some reason, even if I do the auto shutdown, it still keeps wiggling all the time.
Oh, that is weird. That is weird. Hayden, thank you, Caffel.
Today, I couldn't turn off the engine, but now
weird.
It works again.
Everything is turned off. All is cut off. All master switches are off, but it still keeps wiggling, and the prop is like at very low RPM.
I had exactly the same at the last airport. But
yeah, it's weird. And I drifted all the way on the taxiways, even if I went really slow. The wind can't be that strong.
No.
But it was still very, very fun.
Good.
Thanks for all the input.
No problem.
And the organization.
That's all right. That's all right.
I'm nearly there.
Yeah, you are.
Somehow Wilbur just
stream.
Sorry.
I said I feel bad for like crashing and ruining the the.
Oh, don't worry,
everyone landed safely.
Don't worry, Kami's crashed at least 4 times today.
More,
yeah.
like 6 or something. Because my buttons does not work. Like I leave my joystick in middle neutral position and my aircraft turns left or right.
Oh, have you tried calibrating it in the Windows
No,
settings?
it's not my joystick.
Oh, it's not.
It's the plane itself.
Oh, okay.
Are you sure you've got no assistances on or anything? So it's not like the co-pilot trying to mess with things?
No.
Oh, here he comes. Here he comes.
Oh.
No pressure. It must be a great landing to end the stream.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I'm nicely lined up.
Yeah, it's looking good so far.
Oh, that's straight to the touchdown zone.
Oh, very nice, Steve. Very nice.
Indeed.
Good. Well, I tell you what I'll do. I think we should wait here and do our photo once Steve taxis in. But I think the YouTube people probably don't need to watch the whole taxi in. So I'll say goodbye to you for now. Do please subscribe if you haven't already. Next stream will be tomorrow at 11 AM UK time, which is 10 1200 Zulu, 1000 GMT, and we're doing, as I said earlier, a transatlantic crossing from New York to Dublin, so hopefully you can make that. Until the next time, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.